Hey y'all. Hey everybody. How is y'all doing? Sorry y'all. I was late. I was on the phone. Hold on. Let me see something here. Oh shit. How's everyone doing, y'all? How's y'all doing on this Thursday morning? Well, Thursday afternoon here. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Let me just. Okay. Trying to get this off my screen. God darn it. Okay. Hey, Miss Lynn. Hey, AB. Hey, Tasha. Hey, Honey Dip. Hey, Royalty. Keep up the good work. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. Hey, Brittany. Hey, Terry. Thank you. Hey, Barbara. Hey, Latte. Hey, everybody. What's that? Tracy. If she's the person that I am thinking of on the dancing doll. Oh, I'm gonna explain it to you. I was gonna ask Barbara, did she know her? Because she's from Barbara City. Hey Robert. Hey Miss Walker. Good afternoon, Royal D. Hey baby Mars and Chad. Hey Miss Smith. Um, we want to talk about this, and I'm gonna talk about Ramika too, y'all. I forgot to add Ramika to it. I was so sorry I didn't add her. I had so much to do this morning, but I was sorry I didn't add Ramika, but I couldn't go back and do it over because I was late, but I forgot to add her. Hey Auntie Strokes, how are you? Okay, the lady y'all that Shirley, she's from Miss Barbara town. Hey Miss D, hey sweetie. Good morning, Miss D. I'm glad to see you. You don't have to change start to watch the live because of work. I am at the airport, so I'm glad I can see you. Okay, Kimberly. Hey, Copies. So the lady that I got on my thumbnail, y'all, she was a big content creator for all platforms. Some of y'all got to know this lady. She been around for many years. She fed the homeless in California. Barbara, you from California, right? Let me know if I'm right or wrong. Let me put this other thing up too. Hold on. All right, let me see. Hold on. This too stupid device getting on my nerve here. Hold on. Let's see if I got it. Okay, it's low. Hi, Miss D. Hey, sweetie, how are you? Um, Good morning, Miss D, Mars, and Chat. How are you doing, sweetie? So this lady living in California, right? And she has big platforms, right? Instagram, everything. And y'all, I think somebody unalived her. Okay. I want y'all to follow, just go to Facebook and start looking at this, looking at everything, y'all. Hey Keisha, talk with Walk by Faith. That's with Keisha, right? Okay. I watched a CC video about her yesterday. I never heard of her before, but she was an awesome person. Yes, y'all. She fed everybody. I mean, she had a big organization going on. Y'all, she even set up salons outside of different places. She do homeless people hair. She braided, press it. She gave the guys haircuts. She washes their hair. Oh my God, really? I seen this. I was going to look into it. Cold Peace, look into it. Yes, definitely look into it. It's a good topic. Good morning, Miss D. I'm very happy to see you. Thank you so much, sweetie. I appreciate you. Thank you. What are they saying happened? Cold Peace, I'm going to see you her Instagram, right? When I went back and looked at, listen, 12 weeks ago, right? Damn, I wish I can find it. I want to play it for y'all. The lady, well, I'm going to play this one right here for y'all. Let y'all hear some of this live, this recording here. She went in the hospital. Well, she went to sleep on a Sunday, right? She did not wake back up until that Tuesday. She was disoriented. She didn't know what happened. She don't even know. She stopped knowing how to get to banks to get her money, to take care of her personal business in her house. I didn't hear about her doing things for the homeless. Yes, go on her page. Everything is there. She have been on awards, getting trophies. This lady is very popular. It's just that I stopped looking into her for a minute. So she lost her memory. She thinks someone drugged her up, but she don't know who it is. She felt like somebody was after her. It was somebody close to her, y'all, after her. And they was putting stuff in her drinks and everything, y'all. Everything. The doctor did everything they can do to try to see what was in the blood. But the doctor told her that it was too late for them to see what was really going on, because after a certain time, it goes from the bloodstream. I remember this lady because she had helped my cousin in California. Really? Wow. Wow. She was awesome, right? I thought she went to sleep Saturday and then wake up until Tuesday. That's what it was, Miss Walker. That's what it was. That's what it was. Yes. Somebody was really after her to hurt her, y'all. She never could find out who it was. She never, ever could find out who was after her and who was trying to hurt her. But they was trying to hurt her. You have to be careful with your drinks around other people. Yes. I think someone did something to her. Yes. So what happened, her sister kept trying to call her, I think like a day ago, because she just died. And it wasn't no reply, I guess, from the phones or whatever. So the sister sent the police to the house. So she actually spoke and said she thinks some. Yes, sis. Yes, 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 yes. That someone was after her, but she couldn't pinpoint who was doing the things that they was doing to her. If y'all go back and watch a lot of her stuff, lady is popular. She's been all on Grammy Awards, getting all kinds of stuff. Okay? All kinds of stuff. Hey, Open Book. Hey, Tasha, did I speak to you? I don't even know if I spoke to you. Good morning, baby. So yes, y'all, it really brought tears to my eyes. Like, I was like, oh my God. Because I was going to bring it to your attention this morning, Cold Peace, and you on Open Book, and it slipped my mind. It really slipped my mind because I wanted y'all to look into it too. Hey, Freddie, how are you doing, sis? Love you, girl. Hey, Miss D. Hey, 2066, how are you? Hey, Honey Dip, if I didn't speak to you. So she used to go around to California, y'all, and all the supermarkets. Y'all go to her page and see. She would just stop people. I don't care if their food was $300, $400, $5. She would even pay for people's food, y'all. This lady had money. The lady had money, okay? And somebody was after her. Somebody was after her. She don't know who was after her. She don't know. She went to the hospital. They did all kind of tests on her to try to find out what was going on with her. The hospital did tell her, be careful who she was eating from, drinking from, because they was looking at it as someone was poisoning her. But the lady had lost her memory, y'all. She was trying to get her memory back. But she had lost her memory and it ended up in her death. So let's go to this video, y'all. We're going to watch this video of her. Hold on one second. And if y'all have not subscribed to this channel, please do, because she brings very, very good content. I really love her content. I've been following her for a while because she did her thing, y'all, when she did what's that man name, y'all, that went to jail? I forgot. P. Diddy or something. She did her thing when she did his case. Good morning, Miss D and Miss Smith in chat. Good morning, baby. Miss D, did you see what she said about the son? No, Miss Walker. Girl, don't tell me you think it was a son. I remember her doing hair and skin rolls, and she was blessing people. Yes, she used to set up like 3 or 4 chairs like outside by like buildings and stuff, and she had her like everything you use in a beauty parlor she would use. She would bring her wash chairs. She would have people out there doing, like she would I guess she was like hiring people to help cut people hair, wash their hair, style their hair. She was giving out blankets, sheets, pillowcase to the homeless. She put a lot of money in this case. I've been wanting to know more about this, D. Me too, open book. This was crazy, y'all. I feel so bad. And like I said, I was going to put you on in cold piece up on it, but I want y'all to do y'all research on it too. You know what I'm saying? Y'all do y'all research on this situation too. And Miss Walker just brings something to my attention. I got to do some research on the son. God darn. Damn. And she had a daughter too, Miss Walker, because the daughter, yes, the police went there on a wellness check and she was deceased. Now, why would someone want to hurt a person like that? Yes. I seen her blessing others. I don't know how she was. She was a very beautiful person, y'all. No, she passed away. Then she was 20 from taking some medicine that I think the grandmother left out. Really? You think she had 5 kids? Okay. Yes, that was downtown LA. Okay. Because I was hoping you come in the chat so I can ask you, because I know that you do live in LA. And I was gonna ask you, did you know her? Hey Ebony. Let me see. Hey Roy D. Hey 2025, how are you? So yes, y'all, let's listen to the video. And if y'all want me to stop it, I can stop and like answer questions or whatever like that. I don't.
Influencer who was widely known for her kind heart and giving back to her community and feeding the homeless. It is with sadness that her community organization posted a post on social media announcing that she had passed. Now, celebrities like Lizzo and people all over social media have been mourning her death. But if you guys are not aware of who she is or kind of what type of content or service she gave to the community, let me give you guys a quick video and then we'll discuss some more.
How you doing?
Good.
Candy?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Chocolate.
Okay, let's get you a burger first, okay? You want chicken or beef?
Burger, please.
Burger? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
You want cookies or cupcakes?
Y'all, she was so sweet.
Okay, honey.
No soda.
No soda?
No, ma'am. Okay. I got water.
Okay, honey. You want extra water?
No, nothing.
Okay, which kind of candy will you want right
yes,
here?
Yes, Cold I love her.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You want to do one thing from over here?
Oh, am I allowed to get popcorn?
Yeah, I'll get that for you, honey.
Thank
That's
you.
Brittany. Everybody loves her.
Wait,
I remember this one.
Did you want to
really?
a tent or a blanket?
A blanket only if you have enough.
I do have enough, honey. I'm fine. All right, here you are. You're welcome. Have a blessed day.
Thank you.
Oh my God, he's so fucking adorable.
Y'all, she was so sweet. Oh my God.
So cute.
It is
clean.
Hey, Auntie OG.
Excuse me, Queen. Don't think I'm strange. You probably do already. I'm strange. I just want to pay for your groceries, basically. Can I pay for your groceries?
Oh
Let's get
yes,
the
she
kids
is,
some snacks.
Buttercup.
I know the SNAP benefits are affecting a lot of people. Y'all want some snacks? What you want?
Yes,
Go get them
Latte.
snacks.
She
I'm
give
gonna pay
away
for it.
food
Get what you
every
want.
day
I'm
in
gonna
her
pay for it.
car. Yes.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. What you want? You can get some stuff from the other aisle too, like chips or whatever your mother allows you to have. Don't let me play. Oh, you okay, Queen? Give me hugs. I'm a coverage. Is that gonna help you? We gonna hook you up. You get snacks, you get milk, you get everything they need, okay? You meet me in the front, and I'm gonna pay for everything, okay? I got a couple other families shopping right now in the aisles. I'm trying to check on my families. I saw you when you came in. God said, pick her too. Thank you. I said, okay, I got her, God. I'm on it. Necessities as well, correct? Yeah, but sometimes it's good to have a dream. They gave me some of my food. That's the problem, everybody. Yeah.
Let's see what the real total is. 188 left.
Don't. Yes. Just finish it all. We're finishing it all.
That was sweet of her. Yes, it was, Keisha.
Thank you.
These drinks left out?
Let's surprise that.
No, we good?
Yeah, there
Let's
you go,
surprise
Queen.
everyone.
Thank you so much. You're very welcome, honey. You're very welcome, honey.
Uh-huh.
You want to know too? Oh my goodness. Oh, the hugs. Aren't they the cutest? You know
And he
what?
takes away. Really, Miss Walker?
I want to get your groceries in. You know who I am.
Shut up. I know who you are.
So,
you are such a good lady.
Good
we'll fill your
morning,
basket.
5634.
I'll meet you at the front. You can't miss me with the orange sweater. I'm going to cover your groceries. Make sure you get stuff for breakfast.
Okay.
Grab some meat and stuff like that.
Oh my God. Like, I'm crying all the time. Watch everything.
Oh, I know SNAP benefits. The loss has been hard. We've raised a little bit of money. I don't want to hold it to the holidays when people have to eat today.
Right.
All right. Y'all got everything y'all need?
All right, so her name is Beauty to the Streets on TikTok and on her social media platform. She had a very, very, very large following. And the videos that I showed you is just a small fraction of the community work that she would do to service her community and be a light to others. She started out her journey on Skid Row in Los Angeles, where she would go out and feed the community, do community events, and just all out be a light. She would give out blankets, clothes, food, whatever she can to help the community that was desperately in need. She would try to offer services for some people to get off the streets and so much more. Now, she started out, like I said, in Skid Row, and then she transitioned and then went to Las Vegas, where she continued her community work. But before she pivoted and went to Las Vegas, she talked about what got her start into feeding the homeless altogether.
My name is Shirley RIP. I'm Beauty to the Streets, and we take care of the homeless community of Skid Row, Las Vegas, and San Diego.
So in a video that she posted to TikTok, she talked about a tragedy that took place all the way back in 1990.
Oh, you from Chicago? You from California too? Okay.
She stated in the video that back in 1990, she was homeless herself. And at the time, she sent her firstborn to play with her grandmother because she had a big yard and her son would be able to play there. She says that her son lost his life due to an accidental death while over there. And she says that that situation had her pivot her life. And it was basically, you know, some things going on in her 40s where she said that she had the opportunity to go and feed on Skid Row. And once she got to Skid Row, she said she kind of felt like she was home. She described herself as being a misunderstood individual. A lot of people don't understand her. And she basically described Skid Row to be of that same essence of a bunch of people who are just truly misunderstood. Now, that was something that she said to social media, but it wasn't always ups with feeding the homeless. There were things that were the downsides of feeding as well. She took to her social media in September to talk about a time where she was feeding the homeless and suddenly lost track
she
of
do
time
good
for
on her
week.
content.
I'm going to let her describe what happened to her, and then I'll be back to talk about the announcement of her death and show you guys a video of Lizzo basically remembering her as a person and mourning the loss of such a staple person in the community.
Hey guys, I need to talk to you about something a little bit serious.
Okay, this is what she's gonna tell y'all.
I realize I've been missing all week long. I have no memory of the week. The last thing I remember is hanging the pinata up on last Saturday at Maryville's. I remember feeling extremely thirsty, and I remember telling Brandy my legs felt weak underneath me. After that, I have no memory of driving. They said I continued to feed. I drove home. I woke up Tuesday. I went to sleep Saturday night. I woke up Tuesday in my house, scared, bruising all on my arms as if somebody had grabbed me. My memory is completely erased. I still can't remember. I went to the doctor. It was too late to draw my blood to see if anything was in there. I'm still not 100% back to normal. My daughter's been taking care of me. It's been extremely scary.
Yes, honey dip.
They ran all kind of blood tests on me. Nothing comes up. They think I need to do a better job watching, my surroundings. Somebody might have slipped me something. But
I believe that's
where I've been all week. You haven't seen me feed, no donuts, no hot dogs, no pizza, no nothing. I'm still trying to get my memory back. I don't remember. It's extremely scary.
Hey, Shay.
And I'm just really trying to process. That's where I've been.
I don't know.
13 hours in Long Beach Memorial Medical Center. As you can see, most of my face piercings have been cut out. After seeing 2 doctors, 2 nurses, CAT scan, metabolic panel,
I said that.
EKG, all the testing and questions, they can only deduce that somehow I was drugged. What was it? We'll never know. The body absorbs quickly, they said. By the time I woke up, it was no longer detectable. They said even if I saved my vomit, like I said I should have, they said it wouldn't have been detected in that. It has to come from your blood. My memory will come back over time. I went yesterday because I couldn't figure out where Costco was. I forgot how to pay a company bill, and I'm concerned about my memory. I still have my daughter driving me around, but they told me just to relax and it will come back. Every day, I don't know if you can tell by the videos I'm doing, but I feel like I'm getting better. Like every day, I feel like I'm more and more myself. I'm coming into this. For me, it's just the unanswered questions: who, what, when, where, why. But I praise God for his protection. I'm grateful that I was able to vomit and get that all out of there. After waking up for 3 days, my sliding door,
yes, Miss Shay,
was wide open, which
we're gonna get into
Ramika. Anybody could come in the house, come and gone. And they want me to do an R kit today, just based upon those factors.
You did, Miss Walker?
I don't think anything happened down there. I did self-check, but I'm gonna finish this out and do the kit. I'm going to pray on it. I'm going to release and let go and just thank God that he kept me, and we just gonna move past it, guys. I can't thank you guys enough for the outpour of love. Very emotional. Because I'm the one that shows up for people so they don't feel alone. I'm the one that gets up and feeds people so they don't feel alone. I'm the one that says, it's okay, my love, so they don't feel alone. And I have felt so alone in this process until y'all stepped in, and all the outpour of love, the people checking on me and calling me, it means the world to me. I just want to let you guys know I'm okay and, be more visible. Thank you guys so much for the outpour of love. It means the world to know that you're not alone.
All right. So as you can see, she was talking about this horrible situation that she went through and appreciating her audience for being there for her throughout it. Now, I'm not sure if the cause of her death is due to lingering effects of that incident, or if there were other things going on due to age, illnesses, etc. When her family or her company did an announcement announcing her death, there was no mention of the cause. Let me go to the announcement and read it to you guys, and then I'm going to pull up what Lizzo had to say after. Statement from Beauty to the Streets. It is with profound sorrow and heavy hearts that Beauty to the Streets announces the passing of our beloved CEO and founder, Shirley RIP, affectionately known to many as Shirley. Miss Shirley dedicated her life to serving others and made immeasurable impact on homeless communities throughout Los Angeles and Nevada. Through her tireless advocacy, deep compassion, and unwavering commitment, she used her powerful media platform to amplify the voices of those in need and to bring dignity, resources, and hope to some of the most undeserved populations. This loss is devastating to the entire Beauty to the Streets team, the communities we serve, and the countless individuals whose lives were forever changed by Miss Shirley's love, generosity, and selfless service. Her legacy will continue to live on through the work she started and the hearts she touched. We humbly ask that you keep Miss Shirley's family, loved ones, and the Beauty to the Streets family in your prayers during this incredibly difficult time. Further information will be shared as it becomes available. So as you can see, that is the statement from her company. And like I said before, there was no mention as of cause. Now, sometimes, families want to not reveal, such intimate details. And then sometimes it could be, I don't know. But let's move on to the statement that Lizzo had to say, and I will come back after that.
I don't even know how to make this video, dog. Because I don't want to be like that girl crying on the internet, but Shirley RIP, founder of Beauty to the Streets, incredible woman, leader in her community, passed away last night. And I am devastated. If any of you guys know about any of my Juneteenth givebacks, Shirley has always been a part of them every single year. We did a conversation in 2024 about why she does what she does. I shared the stage with her at the People's Choice Awards when they gave me the People's Champ Award. She was right by my side. She's somebody who I used to just give clothes to. I just had so many clothes, and I saw that she was going to Skid Row and she was going to homeless communities and she was beautifying them, helping them feel seen, helping them feel beautiful, giving them makeovers, haircuts, clothes. And she used to joke like, girl, everybody be in your clothes. They're like, I got on Lizzo's coat. There was a time where she was like, we're in dire need. We need clothes right now. I think she was either in Arizona or Vegas. And I sent whatever I had. And even like asked Deity to like send me stuff. She was like, you made the plus size girls here so happy. They feel so fly. And she would always like write me when I was going through things and when like the public was turning its back on me. When the public was turning its back on me, she never did. She was like, stay encouraged. She would always send me messages of love, and she never, ever asked for anything in return. People like her are rare.
Keisha.
Special, and they deserve to be protected and honored. And I'm so grateful I was able to give her flowers while she was here. If you don't know who she is, please go look her up, because her work is not over. She overserved the underserved, and she helped the marginalized feel important. We're going to miss you, and we're going to need you, Shirley. And I'm so sad that you're gone.
All right, guys, that's all for this video. Such a sad and tragic situation. As you can see, she was greatly loved by so many people, and my condolences go out to her family and her company and all of the people that she served and impacted with her community service. You guys let me know what you think about this down below, and I'll talk to you guys on the next video.
So yeah, y'all can look. She got Instagram. She got TikTok. I'm not sure if she had Facebook or not. I'm not sure. But she definitely did speak that she felt someone was after her. Yeah. That she felt people was after her. And she also spoke one time that some people in the community did not like, the things that she was doing. You know, like high up people didn't like the things that, she was doing. You know, how she was feeding them and, different things like that. You watch her videos when she cooked every day, or, did little side dishes and she took it out to the homeless. She drove in her car. She would get them $10 sometime with the food and sodas and waters. And she just did so much, y'all. She damn sure she did a lot. And when I went on Facebook yesterday and seen that she passed away, I seen everybody posting. I'm like, what? She passed away? I'm like, oh my God, I could not believe it. I couldn't believe it. And then it took me back to things that she used to say. I'm like, damn, did somebody really try to hurt this lady? Was someone really around her that didn't mean this lady no good? Because y'all, sometimes stuff like that can happen. That happened to my niece. She was found in an apartment on December the 3rd by a wellness check. And we had got an autopsy yet to know how she died. Really, Barbara? Wow. Cole P said that's messed up. That you can't help and be. Yep, they said that they think that a lot of people was in the community from the head up, high up of people, didn't like what she was doing for the community. Yep, they said that. They did not like what she was doing for the community. And that is sad when someone out here giving their hard-earned money back to the community and you don't like what they're doing. That stuff probably affected her underlying health condition. That's true. That is so true, sis. That's true. That could have affected her. Yep. That could have definitely must have affected her. And, it probably could have been still in her system. Y'all think so? Whatever it was, it probably was still in the system. And maybe the doctor maybe didn't detect it. And it just, started messing up her system. She was so scared talking in that video, telling what happened. Yes. Yep. She was not able to remember nothing. She said she couldn't even go shopping. She didn't know, how to do her shopping, how to control her money anymore. Yeah. Your niece. Hey, my open book, you are beautiful. You right, but they so fast to say it wasn't foul play. Yes. I hope her family do a full investigation, y'all. I really do. I really hope her family do a full investigation. Don't just let them tell them anything. I don't know California law. I don't know how they work out there. Hey, Miss D, how are you doing today? I'm doing great, baby. How are you? She forgot to pay her how to pay her bills. Yep. She lost her memory. They need a thorough investigation. Yep. They really do. But open book and cold piece, I want y'all to look more into it because I'm gonna try to follow this story too, to look more into the story. Because I do know she has I think she got a sister too, y'all. She got a sister. I think she have a sister. And I think a twin sister, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So yes, I'm gonna try to keep looking into the story and see what really happened to her, y'all. See what the autopsy gonna be about. Yes, Shirley. Yes, yes, yes. Special. This already now happened to her not once. You understand what I'm saying? A twin sister. Yes. Okay. I thought she had a twin sister. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she had a twin sister. Now I haven't seen her speaking out yet. Follow the money. Yes, she has a sister. She's the one who actually called the police. Yes. Okay. It was a sister. Okay. I thought it was a daughter. It was a sister. Okay. Right. Because the sister said she kept calling her phone and she didn't get any answer. And she sent the police there. I have to be honest, being found can be a gift and a curse for real. Yes, AB. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes. Hello, Barbara. Hello, Shirley. Your name be having me cracking up. Hey, sis. Lordy, I know her twin sister going through it. Yep, she have a twin sister. Mm-hmm. Miss Walker, do you know anything about brothers? Because I knew about the sister. I knew about the sister. Yes. And I hope they do a thorough investigation. You know, was anybody who was with her last that they can find out? Did anybody come to see her that day in the house? You know, whatever. Las Vegas would definitely do a thorough investigation. Good. Because I get tired of these police officers don't do thorough investigations. I hope they really do. Yes. Hey, Miss Virgo. How are you, sweetie? Yes, I hope and pray to God they do one. Why they say they couldn't find nothing in her blood? That's weird. Yes, that's what they said. Y'all heard her say it. They couldn't find nothing in her blood. But that lady went, y'all, that lady went to sleep from Sunday to Tuesday, y'all. And when she woke up, she couldn't remember nothing happened. And y'all, that sound kind of weird to me when I heard her say that. I'm like, Sunday to a Tuesday? Well, what type of shit did they get this lady? No, I didn't hear about any brothers, just a twin sister. Okay. They called the police. Okay, got you, sis. That's weird, Buttercup. I never heard of that. Miss Smith, have you heard anything like that?
No, I never heard of anything like that.
Yeah. Like you out from Monday to Tuesday?
Now I did hear about that that Rohypnol, is it that they use they Mickey girls, but I never heard of it lasting that long.
Okay. Yeah, when I heard that, I'm like, what? Where is her family members? I don't know. The only one I know of is her daughter and her twin sister. I don't know anything like the dad, the mom, aunties, or anything like that. I don't know. We got to do some search on it, y'all. Wow, 3 days sleeping, but where was the family? Then come on now. That, Buttercup, that is fucking true. Because 3 days, you didn't hit, especially if you normally talk to your family every day. So I get where Buttercup is going. If you normally talk to your family member every day, and I'm quite sure her and her sister communicated for 3 days, that's kind of, yeah. Now, I'm not saying it didn't happen. I'm not saying this happened because y'all heard it from her mouth. It was Sunday to Tuesday morning. Right. Her daughter is at the house right now. Her mom don't live too far from her. Okay, thank y'all for that information. Got y'all. Thank y'all. First of all, she lives by herself. Yeah, I knew she lived by herself. She didn't live with any family. Her daughter lived in California. Her mom lived a few doors down. Yes, I knew she had her own apartment. I just couldn't get over 3 days. I think that's what really got me. Like 3 days. That was really got me. Right. Nobody heard from you. That's not normal. Yes. Because the sister reached out to her that day, and the sister did not get no calls back. Right. So that same day, the twin sister reached out to the police for a wellness check. So from what I'm getting from it, the sister has been reaching out to her all that day and didn't get no response. So I think what the chat is saying, 3 days versus 1 day. Her and her, okay, I read that. I saw something like this before. They need to test all food in her house. Yes. Yes. That's another good thing. That's another good thing. Yes. Test the food, test the drinks, try to find out who was there with her last. You know, maybe y'all may cannot backtrack where she was at last because she's not here any longer. You know, like, because this just not adding up. It's just not adding up to me at all. They need to see who was last with her. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Somebody did this to that lady. I believe that. I believe that. And sometimes, y'all, sometimes I had heard this doctor had said one time, I used to follow this doctor, and she had said one time, like, sometimes when people poison you, it can be undetected. You know, if the doctor don't do a thorough search of the body, it can be hidden somewhere in the body. And that could have been something that could have happened to her. Some people don't talk to their family every single day. The day because she passed, she was in LA, passing food out, hot dogs. Yeah, I did see that. She was. Lord, nobody checked on her or called her. My sister called me every day. Girl, please. Yes, my sister called me this morning, sent me a nice voicemail, a prayer this morning. My sister did. It could have 5 they would have had felt after 24 hours, but 3 days, Lordy. That's what I said too. That is, I mean, what you think about it, Miss Smith? 3 days. What do you think about it? I mean, what do you think about it? 3 days versus 1 day, and then her sister. You know, not the first incident, but the first incident was 3 days, right? But this incident was 1 day that she reached out to the sister, and the sister didn't answer. Sad part.
Yeah, I think that is I think it probably was explainable because like the family she says she helped many people in different areas. So they may go a minute without talking to her. So they think that, oh, everything's good. And then the next time, no, within this time frame, she should be calling back. So I don't know. I think it is weird, but also not weird, like depending on how she moved with her business.
Okay. Because she was out on the street a lot. Mostly every day doing food every day. And she will always be
Right.
live.
And they said she was doing it from, different places. So, when you doing that kind of work, some people are like, oh, she might have got tired and just is chilling, and needs to recuperate. It's no telling. It's really hard to say without knowing her. So I would say the family probably thought maybe she was resting and relaxing, or, thought she was just out
Yes,
doing
yes.
something with her business. It's kind of hard to
Ye-
say.
Yeah, she did used to tell the homeless people don't put their, like, get in her car, like, clothes. She was very strict about, putting in her car. You know what I'm saying? Like putting your hands in her car and stuff like that. She was very strict about that. So that was no lie, because I have heard her say that many a times on her live. My niece last talked to her mom on the 19th and told her mom she wouldn't be coming to Vegas for Christmas because she was not feeling good. Then somebody heard from her 4 days before she was found. Oh, wow. I'm sorry to hear that, sis. I live in LA, and there is a homeless service director that just got arrested for stealing 23 million. So that's crazy how she was getting profit, but the man was allowed to steal and abuse his privileges. My sister and I did go a few days without talking, but I don't think that was weird. Okay, my mom be ready to call the FBI when I don't. Girl, you ain't lie. I feel your mom on that. Because I do that shit too, right? When my daughters don't answer her goddamn phone, I call my granddaughter. I be like, what is your mother doing? She be like, oh, she's okay, auntie. She's in the, grandma, she in the shower or whatever. She went to the store. She left her phone, such and such and such. So I feel you on that. Yeah. 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 Unreleased without knowing that, but her out that long, shaking my head. Yes, that's what I'm getting to, y'all. Like, that's a long time to be out 3 days. God dang. I may not talk to her, but I see her online. I know she's okay. That's right. That's right. That's a good thing too, sis. That's a good thing too. As long as you seeing her posting and different things like that, you know she's fine. Great. That's good. I feel like whatever it was probably was still in her system. That's what I said too. And maybe the doctor probably didn't detect it fast enough and it was deteriorating the body. Oh my God, you all names got me
They have
stuck.
drugs. They have drugs that dissipate really quickly in your body, even though they do great harm. So it depends. Like if she got up within 3 days, that's a long time to be out because of the half life of the whatever it is in your system.
Yes. Did you know that they didn't want her feeding the homeless in LA? Yes, I knew that. Yes. Yep. And that's why I just spoke on her. Yep, they sure didn't. Yes. Yes, they did. I told you the higher ups was messing with her. They was taking her to court and everything. They was doing a lot to this lady. They didn't want this lady to do nothing in LA, y'all. Nothing. They was after this lady. No lie. Yes, the police was giving her the problem because one day she did a video, right? She did a live. She said, wait a minute, y'all. Wait a minute. Here come the police. She said, let me go around the corner and I'll come back. She said, y'all stay right here. I'll be back. She said that one day on her live, y'all. She said that. That's the government for you, shaking my head. Yep. First of all, she died in her home. She just because she need content. You off say foul play, but the last live were deleted because you all be getting into with the deceased family. Oh yeah, that's what we here for, to report on stories, baby. Why it wasn't coming out their pocket, right? It wasn't. Everybody loved her. That lady was well loved, like all over. She was well loved. It was Las Vegas police, Miss D, not LA. She was cool with LA. Okay, got you, baby. Got you. Because one day I heard her say, I'll be back, y'all. I'll be back. Let me go around the corner and come back. Because the police behind me. She said that. Yeah, she sure did. And then one day when she went live, she was like, y'all hurry up. She said, hurry up, y'all come and get y'all food. Y'all come and get y'all food. And she always have everything packed so nice and neat in her car. And man, that's sad. That is so sad. That's so sad. Yep. Let me see. So I was like, oh my God, oh my God. I hope her family just get down to the bottom of it, find out what really happened, which her twin sister is, honey. Because you know, twins, they close as hell. So I know that the sister is definitely going to get to the bottom of what really happened to her sister. She ain't gonna just let that fly. She's really not. Yeah, this is messed up. It is. It is. And you know, it ain't like nobody making up nothing. She put stuff out. She was putting stuff out on her own that she was having problems. And none of this stuff is made up. It's all public. Go on her TikTok. She talks about a lot of things, a lot of problems she was having. She talks about it on her TikTok. She talks about it on her Instagram. It even shows how she was going in supermarkets, feeding people, all the good things that she was doing for people versus the bad things that she was going through also. She was always transparent in everything. They definitely need to ask all the questions and everything. Yes. Yes. They definitely do. Yeah. So I hope the family, really get down to the bottom of the situation and find out. And I want to keep up with the story to see, I don't know when her funeral going to be because she just passed. She just passed. But she was well known, y'all. She was well known. Right. She said out her own mouth. So nobody throwing out. Exactly, sis. Like people be bugging. She said out her own mouth. Her own mouth. Go back and watch her stuff. I followed her for a while, but it's just been a while since I like been interacting like in her chats and stuff when she used to go live. But she said out her own mouth. I wonder, did she have a permit to feed the homeless? Now that I'm not sure of, sis. But I mean, if she had an organization, I'm quite sure she did, right, Miss Smith?
Yes, ma'am. She did.
Yeah, because they said she had an organization, and I'm quite sure, y'all, she did. You know why? Because, like I said, she used to set up stuff out there for people to get their haircuts, hair washed, all of that. So she had to have license to do things like that. I mean, I know here you do. I pray they find out what happened to her. Me too. Me too. The stories about this is a content creator, very popular, and they found her deceased in her home. Yeah. And she was telling her story and stuff, how she was drugged up and stuff like that. And she went to sleep on a Sunday and she didn't wake up until that Tuesday. She had to, she had to, or they would lock her up for the no permit and stuff. Yes, so I'm quite sure she did have that because she did speak of that organization, and everybody that's talking about this on Facebook also is saying the same thing. So I'm quite sure she did was registered to do what she needed to do. Yeah. But still, even though she had all this to do what she wanted to do, sometimes people is just still evil, y'all. They still evil, They probably just didn't want her to help people.
It's not. It's also that after the big C, a lot of the ways you can help people change and how the food had to be packaged and everything else. So it may be a lot of other reasons why she moved around when they came instead of just staying right there.
Yeah, that could be true too. I pray that her family comes together and lay her to rest. Yes, because it was just 2 weeks ago. She was on her live talking about what was going on with her and her sister. Oh, I missed that one. What was she saying, sis? I hope that the family find out what happened to her. Me too. Yeah. Let me get back into my work because I'll be sitting here in the chat forever. But everyone have a beautiful, wonderful day. Rest in peace, Miss Shirley. Okay, sis. Thank you so much for coming in, baby. Thank you. I appreciate you. So, yeah. But Cold Peace, you an open book. Let's try to keep up with this and see what's going on with it, what we can get from it. You know, what happened to her and things in that nature. I would love to continue to cover the story to see what really, happened to her. You know, that's sad. That is so sad. That's so sad. I hate that. You know, I hate that for her and her family. But again, we hope that the family stay on it, and if justice got to be served. If they think someone did do something to her, do what you got to do. Do what you got to do. Okay, Keisha, no problem. No problem, darling. No problem. So I just want to bring that story to y'all because I think that story was a very interesting story. When I seen it last night, I'm like, oh my gosh, she passed away. I could not believe it, y'all, when I seen it. I'm not lying to y'all. I could not believe she passed away at all. I couldn't believe it. It was shocking. And she was so young, y'all. She was 58. She was 58. I couldn't believe it. I just thought I was seeing stuff. And then as I was strolling down Facebook, I was like, no, this is real. This is real. She really passed away. And it's sad. I hope her family get the justice they need. So, y'all, let's see. Hey, that one. Hey, baby. How are you? How are you? So, I seen Keys drop a video. So, let's get into Ramika. I saw that story and I was wondering if foul play played an involvement. That's what we saying, sis. That's exactly what we're saying. That's what me in the chat, and all of us were saying. We was wondering the same thing because of her, her past experiences, with, people putting stuff in her drinks and stuff like that. So we was thinking the same thing, And maybe, like we were saying, maybe the doctor could have thought the stuff was out of her system, but it still was lingering in her system. Who could get close enough to someone to give them something? That's a good question too, Barbara. That's a good question. But shit, you never know out here. I don't know. Like, did you have someone in your home and you put something, you drank down and turned your back away from them, or was you out with somebody at a restaurant or a bar? Little things like that can happen so fast. Because I remember years ago, this girl was at a club that I know, right? And she was at a bar, and someone slipped something into her drink, and she got her mind back, but she still have episodes sometimes. And y'all, her mother knew something was wrong because she woke up the next morning, y'all, and went outside buck naked running down the street, y'all. And her mother knew something was off with her daughter. And she took her daughter to the hospital. And they told her mother that someone had poisoned her. People be doing all kinds of crazy stuff. You have to be careful out here. Yes, you do. Yeah. If I don't see you make my drink, I don't want it. No. We ain't doing that. Nope. Not doing it. Not doing it. Yes, she ran down the street buck naked. And what happened was she had a daughter at the time. So being that she wasn't in the right state of mind anymore, her mom took custody of her daughter and her son. Matter of fact, she had a daughter and a son. The mom took custody of the daughter and the son. And they did wind up putting her in a mental hospital for a while because she was just, what they put in her drink, she just went crazy, like literally crazy. One of my friends had some slipped a drug in her drink too at the bar. Really? See, that's what happened to my friend daughter. Mm-hmm. It can happen. It can happen. Mm. Yeah, that's sad. That's so sad. That's why you never leave your drinks, and you never leave your drink. You take it with you, child. Listen, when I used to go to bars and used to drink, if I had to go to the bathroom or anything, I would come back and tell them get rid of that drink and get me another one. I will never use it again. Never. Mm-mm. Never. Yeah, you better go back to work, sis. I don't want you to lose your job, baby. Go back in that job. If you can put your headphones on, you can do that. You know? Cold Pete said, you done said that. You have to be careful because those Beverly's they'll put stuff in your drink too. Oh yeah, that's true too, Miss Smith. You ain't lying about that. That's true too. You got to watch them motherfuckers make you drink. Shit. Yeah, that's true. That is so true. My granny and auntie always told me don't leave your drink. Your auntie and them told you right. And even be careful with your food too. Be careful with your food too. I leave that drink unattended. Trust me, I won't drink it. Me neither. I will order me another one. That's what I just said too. I order me another one. Hell no, I ain't drinking that shit no more. I'm done with it. I'm the same way. Once I leave an open drink, I'm done. I don't even drink from it. Because you don't know who done sipped that shit by the time you went to the goddamn bathroom and came the hell back. Shit, you don't know. And sometimes that shit dissolve so good in your drink, you will never, ever know that they done put that shit in your drink. You'll never know. And that is crazy. That's crazy. That's so true, Miss D. Yep. That shit dissolves good in your drink. Because it's these people, y'all. They was Jamaicans, and I used to follow them on YouTube. They had good content, but some of the content, y'all, was creepy. And when I say creepy, they used to do skits. Their skits was about poisoning people, right? And the people would fake pass out and stuff like that. But y'all, it became so creepy, I stopped watching it. And I see how they used to put, they used to do skits, but it was not real. They would put stuff in the food and they would give it to their husband, and the husband act like he was sick. And one day they did a skit on the lady ordered some food in the restaurant, and the lady came in and she walked off to go back and order something else, and the lady put some food in her rice. It was a white rice, y'all, and she stirred it up, and the lady came back and she said, and she started talking to someone on the phone, and she started eating and all of that. And then after a while, she started getting dizzy and she fell out. And I started watching that channel, y'all, because that shit was scary. It was scary. I'm like, damn. But the skits was really good, and they used to get hella views. But it was weird to me. I didn't like their skits. It was creepy. So I stopped watching their channel. I'm the same way. It's going in the garbage. Yep. That happened to
What'd
my
you say, Miss
cousin.
D? It got too close to being real on there.
Yes, it did, sis. Their skits was fabulous, y'all. But it got too close of being real, and I just couldn't take it no more. I had to unsubscribe from there. That shit was creepy as shit. I'm like, what the hell is going on? Because at first, to be honest, I thought they was doing this shit for real. So I was start going through their channel, reading comments and stuff, and people were saying it was skits. That's weird content. That's weird content to do. Yes. And that's why I say I stopped watching them because it was weird to me. I didn't like the content. I didn't like it. You all got me crying at work because this was the most me. Someone did that to me. Really? Oh, wow. Wow. They did that to me at my job at a Christmas party last year. I was in bed for 3 days and couldn't get up. Really, sis? Wow. So maybe that is true what Shirley is saying. What I'm not saying is fake what she's saying, but I'm saying the part when she said she couldn't get out of, she didn't wake up for 3 days. Wow.
That sound like that, that date break drug thing that used to go around.
I'm glad you're okay, sis. My God. Wow. That's why I don't eat at work. Oh my God. Sis, oh my God. You say fucking, you ain't eating, you ain't doing shit. Sis, not unless you buy your own goddamn food, right? And let me tell y'all something. One thing I never did, took food to a job and leave it in a fucking refrigerator. I never did no shit like that. I ain't like that shit neither. That's some shit. Hey, y'all may call me weird for saying it, but that's some shit like, hold on, y'all. Because I'm gonna bring this up too, because I wanted to play this. That's some shit I didn't do, y'all. I ain't even gonna hold y'all. Like I ain't never fucking take no goddamn food to no goddamn job and put it in a goddamn refrigerator, and then I go back and eat that shit on lunch. Hell no. I would just buy my food off the food truck, and I would let that be just that. I never did no shit like that neither. I just never did no shit like that. No way. I don't play that shit. I don't even drink when I'm out. That's why I don't eat at work. Okay, I read that. Yeah. I go out and eat from the job, or like a lot of jobs. Sometimes they like where we stay. Like they have food trucks, especially in the summertime. They have a lot of food trucks. You can go out and get food off the trucks. But no, I saw someone eating my food before. So the next time I bought some food, I had, girl, you caught somebody eating your food from your food you brought in from your lunch at your job. Look at Latte comment, sis.
I saw it. I was rolling. Latte funny. Latte, my eyes on you. Look, them little eyes, the keys eyes.
Oh shit. They did that to my They did that to my. You get that, sis?
Yeah, she talking about her Mary Jane.
Okay, got you. I thought I was floating in the air. That's why I don't smoke anymore. Ooh, Jesus. Okay, so somebody put some of that in your weed, sis? My son said, Mom, did you got to stay in bed. I went to the hospital and it was a date rap drug and party. So they told you what kind of drug it was? Keisha said, if I catch somebody eat my food, they're going to fucking pay for it. Keisha, what you going to do to her, Keisha? I saw that story. I saw the story like that. And the spouse was trying to poison them. Yes, I can't watch stories like that shit. Sis, I can't. It just I don't feel right watching shit like that. I can't. I can't watch shit like that. I have seen people do that on the job too. Somebody ate my husband's food and put it back in the refrigerator. He was looking dead at them eat it. What? God, these people is crazy. That's why I have to pray.
Lante, you funny.
Yeah, Alante funny. Yes. I never put my lunch in the refrigerator again. He kept it again. He keeps it on him until lunch. Yeah. Yeah. And then you got some jobs, y'all, they got lockers, with your own code. You know what I'm saying? You can lock your food up. Now that's okay. But them jobs that don't have no lockers and you gotta use refrigerators and all that, because I remember I watched a story one time on Lifetime where this lady kept getting sick and she didn't know what was going on. But she said she never got sick until she always was at fucking work, y'all. That's what she said. She was constantly getting sick from work. And then it became a couple of other people was getting sick from work. Well, I be damn, y'all. The person that was doing it worked at the job, y'all. And they found it. They finally put a camera in the lunch room, what they call a break room. And they finally found out that it was a guy poisoning people on the job. Yep. They don't want to hear my mouth, so they better cough it up or some dollars. I have my own lunch box that I put my lunch in. Okay, good. That's a good thing. Wait, D, are you serious? Yeah. It was somebody at the job that was doing it. Yep. They put hidden cameras in the lunch area and everything. And it was someone matter of fact, it was a guy. It was a guy. But y'all, do y'all know sometime when y'all had when at them jobs they got them water things you can get water out? You know what I'm talking about? Like the water, you can get cold water, hot water. Well, the guy was poisoning the water, y'all. He was putting stuff in the water. So when the people was drinking the water, they was getting sick. But the boss thought that they didn't know what was going on. They didn't know they did not know nothing what was going on. So what they did, they put cameras in the break room and they found out the guy was contaminating the water that the people was drinking. Yes. Yes. That's what was going on at that job. Yep. So you gotta be careful. You just gotta be careful of all shit. Like you really do. Gotta be careful where you eat from, where you drink from, all of that. Yeah, that was crazy, Barbara. Yeah. They found out he went to jail for that. They arrested. What they did, they waited till he came to work the next day and they arrested him. They had the video footage of him and everything. They had everything lined up waiting on him. Yep. Yes, it was the water. You know the water. Hey, Auntie, it was the water that you know how sometimes like because jobs I used to work at had the filter water. You know what I'm talking about, Miss Smith? Like they had a little cups you can get the little cup and the little water fountains. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? That's what it was. He was contaminating the water. I don't know what he had against the job. I don't know what it was. But that's what was going on. And they put hidden cameras in the break room. And they found out that it was him. You also have to be careful with who you let touch your hair. I heard a lot of people say that also too. Yeah. Yeah. Because some people don't have those great hands, as my mother would say. Yes, right, Miss Walker, the filter water machine. That's what I was trying to say. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. So that's what he was doing, y'all. He was pausing the water. He was taking the thing off the water, and they were showing when he was dropping stuff in the water. That's what he was doing. I said, damn, that's kind of weird. Like, why would he want to put it in the water? Damn, he hated them people on that job that bad that he would contaminate the water. Yep. So we got to be careful, y'all. We got to be really, really careful, because I feel like one day I went to this restaurant, y'all, and I ain't gonna lie. I ordered a salad, and I always order that salad, and it was nothing ever wrong. But that day, I ordered a salad, that particular day, and I came home, and I was eating, and something about that salad, it didn't sit right. But I kept looking in it, because it kept giving me a funny taste, right? It was giving me a funny taste, I'm not gonna lie. And it kept making me sneeze, sneeze, sneeze. And I always buy that salad, and it never had me doing that. But that day I bought that salad, my throat wasn't, I started sneezing. And y'all, I will not lie to y'all. I always felt somebody put something in that salad when I ordered that salad. I never ordered and ate out of there again. I always felt that. I always felt that. I never went back to that restaurant anymore. Hey, Denise. Because I always ate there. I always bought their salad because their salad was good, worth the price, everything. But that particular day, and I came home, my mouth started getting tingly, and I just started sneezing, y'all. I could not stop fucking sneezing, y'all. And I just prayed. I prayed to God. I did. I didn't even eat all of it. I threw it away, and I thank God I didn't. And I prayed. I did. Because I felt something was wrong with that food. Yep. I felt something was wrong with that food. I never felt that way. Never. I never went back to that restaurant again. Never. You have to be careful with everything. When I pray, I always ask God to remove. Girl, you better say it, Keisha. You better say it. Yeah. And don't let everybody come in your kitchen and cook for you neither. Shit. You don't know what they may do when you turn your goddamn back. They be done had something in their pockets and anything. Yeah, I don't trust shit. Yeah. You gotta be careful. Sometimes it doesn't matter how long you know the person. You just gotta be careful. You know, when it comes to your drinks and your food and all that type of shit. You gotta be careful with that shit. You really do. But I never ate at that restaurant no more because I felt like somebody put something in that salad. I damn sure felt it. My mind just did not play tricks on me. I said, somebody put something in here, and I immediately threw that salad in the garbage. And I was going to go back and say something to him, but I was like, nah, I ain't even going to go back. I'm going to stay away from that restaurant. I will never eat there again. And I just threw the salad in the garbage. And my friend had told me, she said, you should have went to the hospital and took that salad with you. I said, what the fucking hospital was going to do? See what was in the salad? But I get what she was saying. You know? Hey, blessed, highly favored. How are you, sweetie? So, y'all, let's get into Key's thing with Ramika. I don't think Key's mind me playing his video. Shout out to Mr. Keys. Let's get into Key's video, y'all.
There it is, Limu, the 50-yard line. Soon we'll be telling the whole stadium how Liberty Mutual.
Hey, yo.
You know, Keys,
I would never want to have a job to where I'm wiping old people's ass and giving old people showers. and feeding them and shit. I would never want to have a job like that.
Without nurses, who would hold our loved
Exactly
ones'
that
hands
one.
when we couldn't? Who would be there to
Well,
answer
see,
our
you funny.
questions and set our minds at ease? Who would celebrate with us when things get better and comfort us when they don't? And who would welcome us into the world? You do all this and so much more.
Hold on.
I would never.
She would never. Shout out to all the nurses.
He said she would
CNAs,
never.
any job where you care for the elderly, kids. Shout out to y'all. However it go, this your boy Big Keys. Keys against the world. Never forget, she said she would
Absolutely.
never
Blessed for Holly
help
Favor.
the elderly. I guess she felt like wiping ass, and she didn't want to. Hold on, I'm wiping you. Hold on, I'm trying to wipe you. You're gonna get shit on my CCL. She didn't want to. I guess she don't want to wipe ass because she thought it was gonna get some shit on her restraining order. You know what? Getting shit on my
Jesus,
restraining
funny
order.
as shit.
Yeah, bitch. Now she crazy work, y'all. But however, if y'all don't know what's going on and what's going wrong, right? The co-workers of Ramika have come out. They tired of hiding, right? Now, shout out to the Justice for Ramika group. You know, keep doing y'all thing, right? I'm about to read a passage from y'all. Now, this is from when Carlos came up to the job. He had his utility belt. He was trying to defuse shit.
Crazy.
Where do he be diffusing?
Utility belt.
We don't know. I don't know. But I know this was said about him, right? Crazy work. It said, let me tell you, I'm not going to read the whole thing. I'm just going to read a little bit. This is a little lengthy. It said, let me tell you something. First of all, she was off that day. She requested to go in. So her plan was to take her baby to school. Amen. Then drop him off. Then come to work. This is her daily routine. The mother, now they call Carlos a motherfucker. It said the motherfucker Carlos started popping up at the job and acting a fool, threatening the supervisor. I had to step in. This is crazy work. I had to step in and have a one-on-one with him. I told him, this is unacceptable. If you having issues with her about the baby, this isn't the way to go. Take it to the courts. Then he told me that he has videos and messages. It's crazy. He just running around with all the R. Kelly tapes in his phone, showing it to everybody, putting Ramika business out, putting the little boy business out. This man ain't shit. Crazy work. So, but according to the coworker, said he was offering to show videos and messages, which was old. He was upset. She moved on, and she literally was running. He was upset that she moved on, and the only way he can contact her was popping up at the job in school. Crazy work. This is nasty work, man. For real. Now, how she moved on, and you popping up trying to mess up her situation. Correct? She literally was running in the job after dropping off her son from school and calling the police. Wait. She was running in the job after dropping off her son from school and calling, and him call. I don't know. That's how they wrote it. She literally was running in the job after dropping off her son from school from him and calling the police. Oh, so she dropped off the son from Los and then called the police. I had her to start parking her car blocks away. So I tell him, in which I moved him from the lobby to the front. The residents have family also. So he was wilding out in front of the residents. That's crazy work. Now, to confirm that's the truth, right? Or it might be somewhat true. Someone wrote this before. No, not this one. This the other one. This the witnesses from the Hillard homes. Someone wrote this part. I wasn't going to speak on this, but I used to work with Ramika. That man used to drop her off, putting his hands on her, pushing her out the car, all type of shit. I literally took her to the bathroom one time and helped her straighten herself up before we went into work. Shit be crazy for real. So I believe that other passage from the Justice for Ramika group, because this is a different person saying damn near the same thing. The man popping at the job, I'm trying to diffuse something. Look, y'all see Ramika? They what? We good. We just they just checked the lights. The toilet good. What you about to diffuse? Now I'm looking for Ramika. I smack all you. He get the wild, and them slow people don't like when you ask them too many questions back. So he popping up at the job talking about, so I'm looking for Ramika. They like, what you looking for her for? What's going on? Why I gotta explain myself? I smack all you. So he wilding out in the job and I heard he got into it with the manager a lot of times because he thought the manager and Ramika was talking. So he was trying to jump on the manager, all sorts of crazy shit, man. The moral of the story here is, y'all, I honestly felt like if they couldn't get Ramika that day outside the school, they was gonna pull up to the job. They was gonna go wherever Ramika was gonna go to fake bump into her and make an incident happen. Type. He was fed up with her shit. Right. He had the Terminator with him, the T Holly 1000. He had the T Holly 1000 with him that was with the shits. She just driving around, no holster. She did not have no holster in her gun. She just got a whole gun out. Then they had the nerve to say that she had her phone in the baby bag. You had the gun in the baby bag. What the fuck are you talking about? What? You couldn't get, how this sound, y'all? They said she couldn't, I don't know. I didn't hear this, but somebody in the comment section said they saying she couldn't call the police because the phone was in the baby bag. Shit, she shot Ramika and the gun was damn near in the baby bag. What the fuck was you was able to pull out a gun, you could pull out a phone. Is you fucking crazy? This your boy Big Keys against the world, and his witnesses saw him. Listen, they're not in the clear.
That's crazy to go somebody's job like that,
though. Witness number 58.
Hey,
they're gonna witness. There's gonna be so many damn witnesses. It's gonna sound like the lottery. Witness number 175. Look, it say, hey, Carlos, we all seen you, Bookie. Okay, at my job, the Hillard Homes. You're on camera. My supervisors, co-workers, everyone seen you. The police was there the other day. You and Holly scared them. What? Y'all read the rest. Y'all see. What? It's your crazy. This your boy Big Keys against the world. We up out of here. Which tool do y'all think he be using to diffuse shit? Which one of these ones y'all think he be using when he pull up? This is and they're going to be selling these soon, right? Because when he go to jail, she already in jail, so they're gonna need money to be put on their books. So I heard that they got a Los utility rack, a Los utility belt coming out soon, right? They're gonna sell it at your nearest Home Depots and shit, right? But I'm trying to figure out which one of these tools do he be using to diffuse shit. This your boy Big Keys against the world. We up out of here, man. Crazy work.
That's crazy. So it sounds like they gave a report of her job. That's what it sounds like. That the job gave a report on his behavior coming up to that job like that. Because I'm quite sure they had a lot of stuff. I'm quite sure they had a lot of stuff on files of him coming up to that job, bothering her, which is a sad situation. Like that's crazy. That's something shouldn't have never happened. Coming up at the job like that. I mean, that is so crazy. Let me see. I think he did another one too. Well, we ain't got long, y'all. She go to court. We ain't got long. I wanted to do this one. This is the one I wanted to dissect here.
Hey, yo.
I got cut all the way up my face. I'm just holding her down. Let's go. My baby, come here, bitch. Tell me my baby. Tell me my baby. Come here.
This is the one that really hurted my feelings, y'all.
Domestic violence facts. 1 in 4 women and 1 in 9 men experience severe partner physical violence, sexual violence, or stalking in their lifetime. Roughly 24 people per minute, 12 million annually, are victims of intimate partner violence in the U.S. This affects women and men across all demographics. Over here at the Keys News Network, we raise awareness and we fight the silence. We speak for the women and men who can't be spoken for. This your boy, Big Keys. Keys against the world. This is what domestic violence looks. When you go to the corner store or you go to the grocery store and all the food is gone, but there's a can of whoop ass on the shelf. Now, a lot of people want to bring up the fact that on September 5th, 2022, Ramika Blackman went to jail for a domestic violence incident with her face looking like this, caused by her baby father. Nasty work. Absolutely nasty work. A lot of people like to bring that out and make it seem like she is some form of bully. But people don't want to talk about what happened October 22nd, 2018 with a 1-month child involved. Nastier work. Let's check it out. What happened?
Yes, it was, Miss Walker.
What you taped yesterday? Yeah, hell yeah. I had one arm blocking knives and shit. Hell yeah. I'm on house arrest. I ain't about to go to jail. Damn. These iPhone access is bad. Who is she up there? My baby mom, yeah. Hold this up to my face. Oh, there you go. You know, I was supposed to be in there too. I was sitting down here for I just came upstairs. She been arguing with me. I held her down. She grabbed the knife. She just dropped it in my arm, bro. In my arm, bro. She just dropped my arm. My arm. She just dropped it. Come on, stop him. Get off me and my baby.
That was really made me cry, Miss D. Me too. 333. Yes. Me too. Dr. You know he on Holly. Exactly, honey dip. Honey dip.
Nasty work. Now, according to police reports, right on October 2nd, 2018, in summary.
If you want to be honest, y'all, this really didn't make him look good by showing the cops the video, because that made them want to go upstairs and really question her at the time. You know what I'm saying? Because they feel like you recorded this whole video. Why didn't you walk away? You had a chance to walk away and get out of the house instead of recording her. But like I told y'all before, we know what narcissists does. They like to record you to make you look bad, but you never want to know what they did before they turned that recording on or the live one or however they tried to, trap you. You don't know what happened before that. So I always tell y'all that they do their little sneaky stuff first, and then after that, they'll start recording you. They always do it to you. A narcissist will do it to you.
The victim, Blink, related that she had verbal altercation with the offender over her closing the bedroom door and going out last night. The offender became angry and slapped her in the face. A shoot ensued in which the offender grabbed and threw the victim on the couch, floor, and against the kitchen wall while she was holding their. They blinked that out. In addition, the offender then headbutted the victim in the mouth. The victim incurred pain in her left shoulder and lacerations on both lips. Offender incurred a small laceration on his forehead from allegedly headbutting the victim. Both victim and offender refused medical attention. The offender was transported to the 6th district for processing. Nasty work. Now, if you go up here, it's going to tell you the choice of weapon that the offender used was hand, feet.
That's right, Miss Walker.
Etc. Dang. Crazy work. Also, if you look at this, past abuses, 4. The victim reported 4 past abuses. This is the victim reporting this. 4 past abuses. Crazy work. Domestic violence info was provided. The child was denied transportation because she couldn't find nobody to watch her child. Crazy work. As you can see, the injury to his head was due to him According to the police report, he was headbutting with this big ass head. He was going crazy. Now, this is just part 1. I will be dropping part 2 soon. It gets nasty.
Oh, yes. She just had a baby. Yes, her body was very weak.
This is just a summary. It gets more detailed. There's a dislocated shoulder involved. All sorts of nasty shit. Domestic violence awareness is something serious. It's a lot of women that can't fight back. It's a lot of women that still fighting to this day. On September 8th, Ramika Blackman, unfortunately, met her demise due to domestic violence. This your boy Big Keys. Keys against the world. We up out of here. Crazy work.
Yeah, because you weak when you because you very weak when you have a baby. You're very, very weak. Once you have a baby, and this baby was on what, 2 weeks, y'all said? No, there's no way she was healed. Whether a C-section or regular delivery, you definitely are weak. You know what I'm saying? You can't do much. So it's no way that I could do anybody like that. That is so sad. Amir will never forgive or forget what he done and still doing it. That 7-year-old will be 17 years old one day and he will want answers. That's so true. That is so true. I definitely agree with you, sis. He definitely will want answers. Yeah. He definitely will want answers. That is so true. It's just heartbreaking to see stuff like that. It really is. I just hope. I don't know if child. Let me see what Keys said on, because Keys be funny, y'all.
Hey, yo, it's that time again. February 3rd is right around the corner. It's appeal time. The time when they let CCL Holly out her cell. And we all say,
That crazy bitch out there again.
yeah, she about to be out here again. This your boy Big Keys, Keys against the world. If y'all don't know what's going on and what's going wrong, Miss, I got a CCL and I got a restraining order. She is filing another appeal. Yes, another appeal. She just keep trying to escape from jail. Crazy work. Listen, it was broad daylight, 9 o'clock in the morning. Not even in the movie Menace to Society did they shoot people across the street from the school. It's just crazy. But they filed another appeal. Yes, another appeal. Every time she go to court, at this point in time, she might as well just do the Shawshank Redemption. Get you a spoon, and this what you do. You get you a metal spoon. You have Lace Front Dave clench a spoon in somewhere. Tell them confiscate a spoon in this lace front. And you get that spoon and you just start pricking at that jail wall. Just try it. You're going to be in there long enough. You're going to put a dent in it.
Mm-hmm.
I got faith in you. However, they put another appeal in, right? Now, with them putting this appeal in, what they're not understanding is there is no defense for bad shit.
Oh, wait a minute, y'all. It's another appeal got put in? Anybody know?
Shout out to her lawyer for doing her job, right? You have yet to defend why did she choose to shoot Ramika across the street from the school. It's impossible. Exhibit A. The judge already told you. Now, this is the December 4th judge. We're going to compare the reasons that they kept her. And let's see, did it change, y'all? Crazy work. Shout out to everybody. Hit the like, comment, subscribe button. Let me drop this banner right quick so y'all can see all this. Crazy work. It said, listen, the judge said, look, I would also...
Oh, okay, Cole.
I was told at no time, even though other people are calling 911, even though the witness had the victim in a headlock, I was never told that this defendant called the police and said, hey, someone is violating this order of protection. I never heard anything like that. So based on all of that, and obviously the victim succumbed to her injuries, I find that the state has met its burden by clear and convincing evidence as the prong one. Now, we went over the prongs before. Go look at my old videos, check my community wall. We went over the prongs. Crazy work. However, that's just prong one. The judge said she cooked. They already was putting her in vegetable oil at this time. She ain't all the way cooked, but the vegetable oil is heating up. Crazy work, right? So look, he said I ain't never heard nothing like that, right? He said, so based on all of that, and obviously the victim succumbed to her injuries, I find that the state has met its burden by clear and convincing evidence as the prong one. It brings me to prong two, whether the defendant poses a real and present threat to the safety of any persons, or the community. Based on the facts of this case, I have before me a defendant who murdered the victim after the victim had just dropped her child off at school. Subsequent to the murder, the defendant celebrated in full view of witnesses at a busy intersection in the broad daylight on the streets of the city of Chicago. Now, some people might say she celebrated with a fist bump. That's what some people might say.
Okay, Barbara.
Right? I believe they meant she was celebrating. Another way she could be celebrating is when she was like, because I got a CCL and I got a restraining order. Hold up. Before y'all jump me, look what I got. Hold on, stop. I got one of these. Everyone can go home. This is fucking crazy. So he said she was in broad daylight. It was in broad, for one, more of the story. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. There's no defense for that. It was early as hell. So based off her, what she's saying, if Ramika would have pulled up to her at the Chicago Bulls Stadium at 9 o'clock in the morning with thousands of people out there, as long as Ramika violated that restraining order, CCL Holly thought she could shoot her. If that's the defense that they're using. Is you fucking crazy? Right? Boom. So he did prong. So prong two already up out of here, right? Is you fucking crazy? Well, let me finish reading, right? It said the defendant was undeterred rather by the presence of witnesses. She didn't give a damn. The fact that this was a public setting, the fact that it happened, hold on, we're not done. Right? This is just all first verse type shit. Let me get it together. Right? The fact that it was broad daylight, the fact that it was near a school, which inherently is a place of children, the fact that her own child, listen, her own child was mere feet away. And again, even before the murder, this defendant, the witnesses' actions at the very least got witnesses to call 911. So when they said that the witnesses' actions, they talking about witness one, his actions made them call 911. She wasn't even calling 911 when witness one was going to work. Is you fucking crazy? And by going to work, I don't mean he punched the clock. By going to work, I mean he was punching Ramika clock. Is you crazy? Right? I would also say that the defendant has training and licensure in firearms and that had no deterrent effect on what she did. The kill shots, the celebration, there's this twisted sense of self-defense. Stop the fucking music. Stop the music. The first judge was cooking. Y'all lucky he wasn't the first judge was Chef Curry. Chef Curry with the pot, boy. He was cooking her ass. She thought she was getting life right there. The first judge was on point. He was Hadouken. He was hitting up with all sorts of shit. This is crazy work, right? The judge say, I would also say that the defendant has training. Bring it back, remix it. I would also say that the defendant has training and licensures in firearms, and that had no deterrent effect on what she did. The kill shots, the celebrations. There's this twisted sense of self-defense. So I absolutely find that this defendant is a real and present threat to the witnesses, as well as anyone who she thinks that their words, despite her training despite the licensure, despite basically societal norms. These are basic societal norms. This defendant has proven that she will exert deadly violence over verbal arguments. That's my man. No, it ain't. That's everybody, nigga. That's the community, nigga. You're a liar. Are there any more glazed donuts this morning? No, you have to wait till the afternoon, ma'am. We're out of stock at this time. Bullshit. She's not playing. Any little argument or disagreement could set her the fuck off. Oh my God. Is you fucking crazy? Continue. So I absolutely find that the defendant is a real and present threat to the witnesses, as well as anyone who she thinks that their words, despite her training, despite the licensure, despite basic societal norms, this defendant has proven she will exert deadly violence over verbal arguments. Anyone who is capable of that, not just having that twisted belief system, but the ability and the willingness to act on it, is one thing to think crazy. You know what I'm saying? There's some people that think crazy. I should go skydiving without a parachute. That'd be fun. You could think, but then you smack yourself. Hold on, that's some stupid shit. It's another thing to do it. Once you do it, your thoughts become reality. While y'all talking about Ramika threats, those was just threats. CCL Holly threats became reality. Mm-hmm. Is you fucking crazy? I'll cut this shit off right now. The first judge is still cooking. He's on fire. Flame on. 1,000 points. This is crazy work. So look, he not dumb. He said anyone who is capable of that, not just having that twisted belief system, but the ability and the willingness to act on it, such an individual as this defendant is, he said such an individual as this defendant is, such an individual as this bitch is absolutely a threat to the community and to these witnesses. That brings up prong 3. He's not done. Whether there's any condition or combination of conditions. He's not. Boom. Shout out to the members. Now, this is just, he cooked. In a couple of days, I'm going to drop what he said fully. This is just what he said for 3 pages. He cooked her ass. Holly was in that mother. She light-skinned. When he got done with her, she was barbecued skin. She was charbroiled, grilled type shit. Cool. Season. Put some season on her. Right? He said the combination of conditions set forth that can mitigate the real and present threat to the safety of any personal persons or the community. In order, the question becomes, what can I do to mitigate the threat? And the threat in this case is lethal violence, apparently under a very twisted sense of self-defense. So what can I do to mitigate that? The judge like, damn, what can we do? She can't argue. She juicing the witness one. She can't argue. She can't eat, shit, sleep without possibly getting into it with one of the witnesses, right? Any argument could set her off, right? She running around here with this piece of paper,
girl,
talking about, I got a CCL. Come on, don't do this to me, Judge. Mm-hmm. Judge, look. She holding the CCL up. She holding the CCL up like Simba in The Lion King. The circle of life. That's my CCL. Judge. So the judge like, what can we do? We can't do shit to help this lady. So look, he said the highest, the most powerful tool to mitigate that that are available for me to impose would be some form of electrical monitoring. The thing about that is, especially in its current form, where it is not directly run by law enforcement, is how can that possibly mitigate the level of the threat? How? Mm-hmm. If she's on electronic monitoring and she's juicing and hunching witness one, right? In real time, how could they stop her and Carlos from getting into it with each other? In real time. Crazy work. Continue, Judge. Keep cooking, right? It requires a great, listen, the judge said, look, man, it requires a great deal of buy-in and compliance with rules and the law to be effective mitigation. This defendant showed an utter contempt for the law and basic societal norms when she executed the victim in broad daylight. She running around this bitch like Blade. Blade was the only vampire that could walk around in the daylight. Blade was walking around with guns and swords and shit. CCL Holly thought she was Blade. She thought she was Quadesia Snipes. That's just fucking crazy. This is crazy work. It said she did this shit in broad daylight. Didn't give a damn. It's crazy work, right? Crazy work. It said the defendant showed an utter contempt for the law, basic societal norms when she executed the victim in broad daylight on the streets, pretty much right outside the school. Electronic monitoring and home confinement would not deter this defendant from harming the witnesses or anyone else that she encountered. Now we're gonna end it there. Shout out to the members. I'm gonna finish it on members only. That was the first day, right? The first, let's go right here, right quick. I ain't gonna keep y'all, right? Let's go over here to the second day, the January 8th. That was December 4th. The judge wasn't the judge from December 8th. I mean, January 8th, he was hold on. He said, hold on. Type shit. The judge said, look, hold on. Let me get this straight. She seems to be, now the judge put some sauce on these ribs. He said, look, she seems to be Mrs. Williams, right? She seems to have led a law-abiding citizen life. But what I can't discount is on September 8th, 2025, in broad daylight, y'all. Notice they keep saying in broad daylight, around 9 o'clock in the morning, on a busy street and just off another busy street with a school right across the street, where these people be saying the Ramika peoples and speculation and theories. Ain't no theory. You can't speculate the time. It was 9 o'clock in the morning. There's no theory. It was across the street from a school. The only theory is, how crazy is this bitch? Is she batshit crazy? Is she out of her rabbit ass mind crazy? Which animal is we comparing this brain to? You know what I'm saying? That type of shit. You're fucking crazy, right? A broad daylight across the street from a school, that she in broad daylight fires multiple shots at an unarmed person who has gotten into a verbal argument with the victim. She does pose a real and present threat to the safety of any persons or persons. There are no combination. The judge remixed what the first judge said. You ain't beating that shit. You ain't beating it. It can't be beaten. That shit walking around here like prime Mike Tyson. This shit here, nigga. This charge here, nigga. This charge is like prime Mike Tyson at the height of his career. You better walk the fuck away. You not beating that shit. Listen, you lose some. This what your lawyers better all bring your ass up in here. Let me talk to you over here. CCO, let me holler at you. You win some, you lose some, but you live. True. You live to fight another day. Now I see you walking around with that restraining order in your hand. You think you're a woman, don't you? I'm a woman with the restraining order. I know it makes me a woman. No, you're a woman without it. No, I'm not. I can't kill without it. Is you fucking crazy? This your boy Big Keys. Keys against the world. Say appeal. Somebody else bring up appeal to me. You better be talking about a banana. Appeal what? You about to appeal what? What you about to do? What you mean? Somebody else bring up appeal to me. I dare you. Oh, I don't want to hear the word appeal. I don't even want to hear shit that sound like appeal. I don't want appeal. I don't want to hear shit.
Hey, Philly girl, did I speak to you?
None of that. She cooked. She's done. Send that to do the prayer group know? I want to know, is it a prayer group or a support group? I heard it was both, right? Because the prayer group be tearing my line off. The prayer group just told me this. They said, Keys, ask the auntie when the last time she paid tax. So this is what the prayer group be sending me. So I don't know if this is factual or not. They said, ask the auntie when the last time she paid tax. And also, one day we put the collection plate down and CCL Holly put her restraining order in the collection plate and said,
Honey Dip, that would be so
This is
funny.
worth a lot. This your boy Big Keys, Keys Against the World. We up out of here. Is you fucking crazy? We gone, man.
Honey Dip, that would be the funniest thing in the world. Because you know he would come back, he would have everybody laughing for days. Shit, Keys would do a live on that. He probably wouldn't even do a goddamn video. Keys would do a live on that shit. I mean, we only got like what 100 days we got left. When you go by the court? Tuesday, y'all? Is that next Tuesday? I think it could be next Tuesday. Roy D, you would have us on the floor. Yes, he would, girl. He would have us dying laughing. Yes. Yes, Miss D, you spoke. Oh, okay. Okay, the 3rd. That's next Tuesday or Wednesday, right? Yes, girl. That's next Tuesday. Okay. So practically the court is just gonna be for evidence again, right? Like if they want to submit more stuff or anything like that, practically that's what they're gonna do, or they're gonna talk about the appeal.
No, not the appeal. Just status here and see where they at and all that stuff. Any new motions you want to file, whatnot.
Well, you know what? Filing all them damn emotions, that's a lot of money. You know, for the state, right?
No, for the defense, if the defense is the one filing them.
Oh, okay. Damn. Well, we'll see. We'll see what's going on. We definitely will see. But that he reminds me of Lulu. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's more with that case too. Just a lot. It's more with that case too. Holly just needs to go ahead and braid her hair up and find her a girlfriend and settle in. Honey Dip, you is crazy. Honey Dip, she just go ahead and find her a girlfriend and braid her hair up. Oh my God. You is funny. Hey, shit, especially if you know you ain't coming. Excuse me, especially if you know you ain't coming home, you might as well go on and get settled in and shit. I guess sometimes you gotta make it your home, right? You know, that's not what you want to do.
Heck
but...
no, I don't understand. Hey, I'm still in denial if I'm Holly. Like, this is not happening.
Shit. Holly said she missed her son and she want to come home, and she says she thanked everybody for her supporters, that praying for her and everything, and
now she's Delulu. Yeah, she is definitely Delulu. Yeah, that is delusional.
Yeah.
I'm not thanking any supporters because y'all are helping me stay here with y'all ghetto mess.
Yeah.
And that's crazy. Why would you be on the phone and your family is recording you to put something out? Like, I would. Now it's time to really be quiet.
Yeah. Yeah. Because my mom always told me it's a time and place for everything, Cold Pete said, get comfortable. Cold Pete, I'm going to let you send some blankets there and some sheets and pillows and shit. They're going to take her through. She done miss. She don't miss her son. She miss Carlos. Oh yeah, she miss him. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Quite sure of that. Quite sure of that. I mean, how long she been in jail now, y'all? Since December the 5th or the 3rd or something like that.
The third,
So what we so what we almost 3 months in?
No, just one. She going on her when she go back to court. That's gonna be her second month in.
Oh, okay. Second. Okay, got you. Okay. Okay. And then you were saying they was your supporters showing the mess, doing all this, shaking my head. That's why she's not coming home. She's
Facts, Kofi's.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I thought she'd been there 3 months, so it's going on 2 months.
So why?
Damn, but it seemed longer though, Miss Smith.
Huh?
It don't to you. It seemed like it's been longer. It seemed like it's been like 3 to 4 months.
It's been a lot going on. So yeah,
that's probably why. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's probably why. Cold P said 2 months. Okay. I was thinking that shit was like 3, 4 months in. Yeah, you're right, because this has been a hectic story, and it has been going on for quite some time. So yeah, it do seem like it's been a long time. It do. And I already know when the 3rd come. Oh, well, Freddie did say she's going to court on the 3rd. Yeah, Freddie said she was going. So I guess
right, Kofi's facts. They do not get it, and then you condoning the behavior when you agreeing. So she would have done better. Like, why didn't your aunt tell you that? Why would she put that out? Why did y'all not check with the attorney? What is going on? I don't understand. I am confused.
Yeah. I don't know if Upper going this time or not. I don't know. She might go. Cold Peace, are you going this time? Or no? She better not laugh and giggle and smile. Yeah, that's a lot. I know. She's having her days. I know she is. I know she's crying. She up and down in there. She's very emotional in there. She gotta be. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. She's definitely having her ups and downs in that jail. I think I would think about that. It's no way I could have committed a heinous crime like that. It's just no way. No way. Okay, Cold Pete says she going, so we know we're going to get the scoop from her. We know that. I think I might go too. Oh, Auntie, please go, Auntie. Auntie, if you girl, yes, Auntie, go. You get to meet Cold Piece if you go. Oh, yeah, you'll get to meet Upper too. If Upper goes. Yes. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm late, but had an appointment today. It's okay, sweetie. It is okay. You can watch the replay. Your business always come first. Yeah, Auntie says she might go. She might go. Okay. So we may have more people there this time. But Keys would be funny as hell if he go. Okay.
Honey,
oh my God!
A petition for Keys to go.
Yes.
Oh, that's funny. Keys gonna laugh at us.
Keys will have us cracking up for days if he go. That's for sure. He damn sure will. But I can't wait till this day come. Yes, he will, Roy D. Yes. Because he's just as funny as he want to be. But you do the time, you got to pay for it. You have to pay for it. That's why we have to learn how to control our anger. We have to learn how to control our actions. We have to think before we do things, say things, And I know sometimes you can't always do that, but in a situation like this one, no, ain't no damn way in hell I would have got myself jammed up in some shit like this. No way, baby. No. No. Mm-mm. No way. Mm-mm. This is a hard thing to get out of. Yeah, like I said, that's what her lawyer there for, to do her thing, to lie, all of that. That's what people get lawyers. I hope people don't think every time them lawyers say something, they're telling the truth, because they not. They not. That's their job. That's their job. They train for it. To take up for their client. That's what they should do. But that don't mean they will win the case. It does not mean that at all. Not whatsoever. That's crazy. I know she thinking about all that shit. I just know she got to be thinking about it. She wish she would have never did that. Make a smart decision instead of making a bad decision that leaves you in jail. Yes. Because little things can escalate really quickly into big things. She really thinks she has supporters. The new video that they are planning to release of Meeks got her feeling like she's still justified. Mm-hmm.
Honey Drew, you are funny. She said, meanwhile, in the land of Los, he was on a date eating lamb chops.
Well, really? Philly? Oh, Lord Jesus. Okay, girl. She said he was eating lamb chop. She really thinks she's getting out on her auntie. Nah, I don't think so. I don't think this court date she would get out. I doubt that very seriously. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Nope. Nope. I just don't believe so. Just like somebody just said, I don't know who said it. I forgot. She might as well get comfortable, get her hair braided up, and I know somebody that's in her canteen. Money for the phone and all that good kind of shit. Taking care of somebody in jail.
Not even hitting her yet.
Huh?
I said she just now getting there. It's not even hitting her yet. That she gonna be sitting a minute.
Oh, probably because the trial ain't came yet and stuff like that. Yeah. Got
It's
it.
because that once that appeal crush her soul, then she's gonna face reality. Like, I'm really sitting here until I go all the way through court.
Mm-hmm. There is a pending video with more to be released. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Is that her real auntie? Yes. Because she ain't been to court on one court date. Yep, that's her real auntie, but people say she have not been to court though. And that's why very reason she's not getting out. Mm-hmm. Yep, because they are having that baby in jail. Keys did a live and Ramika co-workers said she was. Yeah, oh, that's the one I just played, right, Miss Smith? The one with the co-worker?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay. Mm. Do you think they may use that?
No. All of that stuff they got to use at well, I mean they can, but I don't think so. Now somebody in the chat said that one of the coworkers saw Holly come up with Carlos to Romika's job before. They would use that in that person's testimony. Brandy said it in the chat, Brandy Davis. So they would use that person's testimony because it relates to Holly and the interaction.
Romika. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But all of the other stuff, they'd be more likely to gather that for when they, string up Carlos.
Oh no, I would never went to her job. Hell no. I ain't going to nobody's job. No. I'm not going to nobody's job. No, 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 no. That's something I'm not doing.
Yep.
Hey, niece.
Hey, auntie.
Hey, who's on the chat with you?
Miss T.
Miss Smith. Hi, Miss Smith. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing okay. So I was listening to one of Key's lives, and he was talking about how the coworkers were now standing up and speaking out. And it was like a post. They made a comment. So they weren't actually doing an interview, but it was a post, a comment that was up there, and it was talking about how Carlos used to come up to her job and he would go up to the school because he could not reach her where she was living because he did not have access to that. And that one time the coworkers said that they had to call the police because Carlos was up there with Holly, and that the coworkers were kind of scared because they was up there. Now my thing is, why are you at her job with him? What's your point? What's the purpose of doing that? So to me, she was looking for trouble. She was looking for trouble, and anywhere she was able to do it, she was gonna do it. So that's what it was.
And and the co-workers probably were scared because they know the abuse that she was going through. So
Exactly.
so the
Yeah.
co-workers had a right to feel afraid.
Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that's what it was. I just want to, they weren't actually on his show, but he showed the comment. So yeah.
Well, I'm glad the job is sticking up. And why the hell would Holly want to go to her job?
That's what I'm saying. What is your problem? Why would you even want to do that?
Yeah, that was not cool.
To me, she was looking for it. She wanted that, you know. So I think
that was not cool right there.
No, that wasn't. No.
My mother taught me you don't go to nobody's job and you don't go to nobody's house.
Exactly. And he was wrong for going to her job. And she right where she need to be. She need to be sitting right on 26 in California. Okay. Talking about she miss her son. Well, don't you think that Romika's son miss his mother? Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I hope she stay there.
Absolutely. He misses his mother every single day.
Right.
Every single day it's gonna be hard for him. It's not gonna be easy.
Exactly. I don't feel no sympathy, no empathy, or nothing for Holly. With a CCL license to carry, I got a restraining order. So please. The state of Illinois got a restraining order too. That's why your ass sitting over there on 26. So. Yeah. But anyway, I'm gonna jump down because I'm getting ready to get in my car, but I'm still listening.
Okie dokie.
All right, babe. Okay.
All right.
All right, bye-bye.
All right, take it easy.
Yeah. That's sad. That is so sad. Just a sad situation, for someone to get their life taken just like that. That's not cool. It's always another way of doing things. You just can't sit around here and take people's lives, and then you want people to have your back. You know what I'm saying? That you can't do that. You know the consequences when you decide to take someone's life. We all know the consequences behind that. We all know the consequence behind when you do anything when it comes to going to jail. We grown, we know. I watched some of Ramika videos with Amir. It made me cry yesterday. It's just more videos of Meeks and that man, the same shit. Okay.
That's a fact.
She said the same shit. Those two losers had nothing to lose. Like Ramika said, both jobless and don't got nothing to do. You said that right, Shirley. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Ramika had something going on for herself. She had a career. She had something going on for herself.
They sound like the start of a bad joke. A narcissist and a psychopath stand across the street from a school. Oh Lord,
Yeah,
I can't
watching
even
people. That's crazy. Yes. I believe that because Meek said in court that she knows where I work.
Facts. She did say that.
Yeah, she did. I think Keys did a video on that too. Yeah, I think
Yeah,
he
he
did.
did when he went over that document.
Mm-hmm. Damn, that's crazy. That's why I say I don't believe, there's no way I can believe that, all that stalking and stuff was just on Ramika by herself. It's just hard for me to believe that, you know. Now, like I said, everybody get into it, you know what I'm saying, when it's a girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, wife thing, other women involved. People go back and forth on the internet. They do. And it's mainly on Facebook, honey. Because Facebook, it goes down. Okay? Anything you want to see, just
I'll
going
take
on
your word
Facebook.
for it.
Yeah, just going on the
I'll
Facebook.
take your word for it.
Facebook, it goes down over there, baby. People put all that business out over there. I be like that, damn.
Lord have mercy.
I be like, well, damn, do y'all keep any kind of secrets? Like, damn, that's crazy. Yeah, Facebook go down over there. Hmm. You got, I told you, you got some boyfriends out here. They'll go live on their girlfriends and curse them out, fight them while they live, all that stuff. Yeah. How many stories I don't cover? I think I covered two stories before where I know one story I covered where the girlfriend unalived the boyfriend on live in front of her mother and the children. They got in an argument and then she started screaming on live. I remember that story. I covered that story too. Hmm. Yeah. She went to jail for that, but I forgot how many years they gave her for that. And then I covered a story that the boyfriend unalive his girlfriend on live. I covered another. I think I covered like two stories on that. Yeah, because they I told you, baby, shit, them men they'll come to social media. They'll come. See, and like I told y'all, remember y'all heard me say like Tyrone, like he was different. He didn't show the real relationship with them, like close in, like not on the outside world. That's what I'm trying to say. Which another man, they will show their aggressive behavior to the outside world and they don't care. Some men like to keep their relationship private when it comes to the, in-house uh fighting and cursing and screaming and throwing shit at each other. And some men they don't give a damn.
That's that.
They'll bring it all out here. They are going to have people from her job and the school testifying. I wouldn't be surprised, Barbara. I would not be surprised at all if that really happens. I would not be surprised. I will not. Oh yeah, because the people that's defending Ramika, they got to get their witnesses and stuff together too, though, right? They got to get their shit together, right? So they can get
Yes.
these people. Okay, okay. So
The
they
only way
can't.
they really use the co-workers is because they said Holly went up there. So it sounds like that's true because Ramika said that, she done been to her job. So they'll use all of them as, if something popped off or was said, they'll use that. Because Holly herself stated it in court. She knew where the son's school was and all of that.
She sure did, because that's when she asked the judge, can the restraining order go to the school? I said, who the hell want to take a restraining order to a school? What the hell she supposed to get? They supposed to get a restraining order to the son? He's a child.
To an elementary school. Let's put a tag on. It's an elementary school.
It was a high school kid, Maybe somebody in 11th grade, but goddamn, an elementary kid that don't know what the hell is going on. Why do you even want to involve a kid in some shit like this when it comes to his mom? Like, that was weird.
Yep.
That was weird as hell.
It was really weird because she was pregnant too, so you would think she would already be thinking of how she would want to be treated if she was a mom, but apparently not.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But the defense have to tell the lawyer about all the witnesses, right?
Both sides have to disclose that, yes.
Okay. Well, that would be great if the job will come there. That would be really great. That'd be great. To say what they were saying and things they were hearing and his actions and what Holly actions was that day. What did she do? Wow. Wow. That's gonna be something else right there, boy. Mm-mm. That's crazy. I heard when she used to work at McDonald's, he used to come up there too. What the hell? Really? Well, damn, he kept them jobs in order, huh, Miss Walker? Damn. So she was at McDonald's before the nursing home, right, y'all? Damn. No, I don't want no man keep coming to my job like that. That should have started making me feel crazy, uncomfortable. Like, nah, Like, why should you keep coming to my job? Like, this is my bread and butter right here. You keep coming to my job. Why? You know? That's crazy.
From PA. That's crazy because it does make it seem like he set her up to take the fall because he had that other girl pregnant. He already got a whole other girl pregnant. Your plans were never going to work out the way you thought.
Yeah, and that is true. Sometimes when people plot against other people, the plans never work out the way you think it's going to work out because God will let you see it. He'll let you see that somebody got plans and plots against you. Okay, Miss Walker said yes. Okay, got you. The co-worker she just talked to Ramika on September the 8th, she finally got to get a TPO out on both of them, but she didn't make it to the police station. Oh. Wow. Wow. That is definitely crazy. But I think they got some good.
I think she will.
Huh?
Go ahead, Missy.
I said I think they got some pretty good evidence, from what people are saying and Keys is putting out, definitely Keys putting out, and Cold Peace putting out. I think they really got some good evidence that, can make this case go. I do.
Yeah. So 420, yes, I think Holly will testify. You kind of need to when you claim in self-defense. If you don't, you look really super shady. And then she better get up there and testify. She's the only one that can say why she felt like she needed to defend herself. And her claim is that she was so scared she needed to defend herself. She's the only one that can talk to her state of mind.
But do you think her lawyer will let her do that?
If her lawyer doesn't, it's gonna look like she knows it's murder. So she should.
Right.
And, now, Miss D, the girl lies so much that it's just hard to say if I would let my client get on the stand. You know what I'm saying? Y'all been lying.
And that's why I asked you, do you think the lawyer let her do it? Yeah, that's why I asked you, do you think the lawyer let her do it?
I don't know.
She might get jammed up.
Yeah, you got to roll the dice on that one. Yeah.
Honey, I don't think she'll testify. They're going to trip her up. That's what I just said. Yes.
Honey Drip say she going to be screaming at the DA. So I got my CCL.
Yeah, in Key's voice. I got my CCL and I got my license to carry, as Keys say. Yes.
And the judge is going to have to remind her, ma'am, those are suspended right now. You're under investigation. Oh, Lord have mercy.
Well, she don't still have the CCL now, do she?
It's on cost. And they haven't stripped it from her. They can't strip it until they prove she's committed a crime.
Gotcha.
In the court of law.
Okay. Well, it doesn't mean it's no good right now. She in jail. She said Harley's voice make my skin curl. Oh shit.
Now, if she gets out on the ankle monitor or whatever, I'm not saying she will, because I don't believe she will. But if she were an ankle monitor, they would suspend her CCL and for the monitoring, because they say they can't have weapons at all.
Oh yeah. I ain't think about that. That is true. Yeah, they will suspend them then. Yeah. That is definitely true. They will. Mm-hmm. Wow. Girl, all this stuff over a man.
Being beat up. Yeah, when you're being beat up like that, you do have to always run and be on 10. And the unfortunate part is that their lives were so intertwined and they ran kind of in the same places. Her life was over there. The hairdresser she likes gonna be around there. The nail shop she likes gonna be around there. And it's hard to find those as a woman, a whole new one,
Yeah.
And to stop messing with your hairdresser just because you're being crazy.
They let her out.
Honey Drip, you are hilarious.
Drip, oh Lord. Honey Drip is funny. Hey, Miss D. Hey, sweetie, how are you? Honey Drip is crazy. She her and Philly girl. Oh Lord.
Hey, Philly girl, I don't know if I spoke. I probably didn't think I was eating.
Well, we'll see what happened on the 3rd. With the lawyer coming in and say if they got more. Because every time they get more, well, after a while, it'll be a cutoff date for the evidence to be right. Because they give you a cutoff date to submit evidence.
No. No, you can get new evidence in court, but you have to explain why you didn't put it in before discovery. So, like, if there's a witness out there and they don't come in until the trial starts, they can still add that witness and their testimony and whatever evidence they bring in. Like if they bring a video and the video is authenticated. Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, we got a lot of people say they're probably gonna be going.
Y'all take good notes.
Yes, honey. Take them good notes, honey. Take them good notes, child. Or if the
And don't
phone.
forget, everybody gonna want to know if she was wearing a mask and if she smiled at anybody.
Yes. Cause seems like every court day, everybody had that question.
For
Did she
real.
smile?
And yeah, Honey Drip, if those phone records come back late, they'll introduce those when they come in.
So the phone records of who?
Of Holly or Romiko or Carlos, any of them.
Okay.
Or anybody else pertinent to the case where it was planned out.
Okay. Understood. Okay, Holly. That's crazy work. I think the phone records sealed the deal. She probably said.
That
So
in her
you think? Go ahead, sis.
That in her Facebook and those her phone records. Holly has some incriminating stuff in there.
So they basically want the phone records to see what her Holly was basically going through with.
So based on what Tape and A says, Mika was recording things, right? And it's in her phone. And then Holly has made the phones way more pertinent by saying that Romika was stalking her. So we know that there should be a phone log between the two.
Yeah, okay, so being that she said that, that's something they have to prove.
The judge has already seen it as two women going back and forth, basically like, baby mama drama. But it depends on what was in there, because whatever was in there is what made the officers charged at her, Because they did say on her Facebook she had some stuff like, if she come at me, I don't care how crazy she is, I'm alive.
Yeah, I seen that. A lot of people post that.
So if she had that, it's no telling what she was saying in her phone.
Child. Ain't no doggone telling.
Yeah, I bet they did. The DA did subpoena those phone records, and because the case is not starting anytime soon, because they said it had to be underway by 2028, right, Miss D?
Yep.
January 7th, 2028.
So that tells you how long that this trial can play out.
Right.
It can be a long time. It really could. Well, have Carlos been live on Facebook or anything?
I think he got another page. He don't really post a lot on his other page, on the regular one.
Gotcha.
And what's crazy, Philly Girl said 2027 is when the full discovery has to be in. But in all this time, that's still the DA and the police still investigating this girl.
Well, shit, I think they're gonna have it in way before then. Cause they moving kind of fast here. They really are. Damn, girl, I cannot believe your whole life is just. It couldn't have been me.
Oh, look, read legs comment.
Okay, let's see. Was she at? I knew someone that was killed in what SB stand for?
I don't know. It's in Indiana, I think.
Oh wow. Damn. He posted on Instagram. Oh, he got an Instagram? Oh, okay. I didn't know that. She said, damn, I don't have Instagram.
In Southeast Indiana.
Okay. Philly Girl say, damn, I don't got Instagram.
Philly Girl go get Instagram just to follow them, man. I think stress is eating him up, not knowing what's gonna happen to him if he's not in control.
Well, I agree because I feel like, well, I do know that he lost his control.
Yeah.
He don't have it no more.
Honey Drip Annie won't make his page private.
They crazy.
Legs talking to you again, Misty.
That was my granddaughter, Auntie. I would love for you to read my story. They was going back and forth on Facebook. What's your Facebook? You can put it in the chat. I'll look it up. Just tell me your Facebook.
Yeah, wow.
Honey Dip crazy. Not my Facebook, but her Facebook. The victim. Okay, let me screenshot it and I look it up, see what I can find from it. All right, so I won't forget the name. I got you. I'll look it up over the weekend. Now this eye looks like what? Now his eye looks like it's swollen today. Huh? Who eye, sis? Now who eye is swollen? Now we don't need no swollen eyes. Got to sit. Oh, really? Maybe he didn't get no sleep. I hope ain't nobody hear him. Hey, Lady T. The other one was Puff, and the other one is Cool. So what do you think? You think that he had a fight, he didn't get no sleep, or he allergic to something? Like, well, all depends on how the eye look. I don't know. Let's go look for my daughter. Unless he sleep with one eye open. Oh my God. Oh my God. Girl, stop. Stop it. Yes, Lady T, I just covered that as soon as I came on. Yes, I did. We did hear about Shirley. Yes, baby. Yeah, we heard about Shirley. You can watch the replay when I get off. Yeah, we did. We talked about Shirley. Yes, may her soul rest in peace. Oh, yeah, he definitely looked like he got a black eye. I got go over there, Miss Memphis, see what's going on that goddamn
I don't
page.
know his Instagram at all.
Yeah. Oh no, that
Yeah,
was
I don't know
Facebook.
his Instagram.
No, I thought she was saying Facebook.
It was on Facebook. Okay, I checked that.
Lord, she said, look like somebody definitely hit him in the eye. Lord Jesus, I hope they didn't. I don't like people in the eye. Take your eye out. Oh, Lord. Yes, the Demas is kicking his ass. She said, yes, it's swollen. Oh, Lord. Really? Damn. That's crazy. I'm trying to see what I can find. Honey Dip, you is too much. You too much, sis. Yeah, I don't see them.
Oh yeah, she said it's on Insta.
Oh yeah. She says I look black.
Hey, y'all a funny Philly girl.
Ain't she funny?
Yep. He probably did. He like all of that drama.
Mm-hmm. Too much for me. Mm. Yeah, they got her posted everywhere on social media, honey. That's Meeks riding his back. He cannot sleep. Yep. Yep. Now, I definitely agree with that. Mm-hmm. Yes. Mm. Damn. Well, maybe you better put some on that eye so it can go down. Shit. Put some on it, baby. Shit, I remember a long time ago, the older people used to say put butter on your eye when you had a black eye and steak, like raw steak meat.
Yep.
Someone said, she said he got hit for sure. It looks like he had a scar on his face as well on the same side. Really? I don't. She asking y'all on what's his Instagram, y'all. Well, Jesus Christ. How they said salute, salute. Mm. Oh, Rack Boy Lopes. Okay. How they said, check it on out. Wonder why he don't like Facebook no more. Maybe he feel like Instagram is more laid back and calm and
on his head.
Huh?
They were on his head on Facebook.
She said, I'm looking from my daughter Instagram. You funny. He looks like he stressed as hell. Oh yeah, that shit will stress you out. I can believe that one. That shit will stress you out, not knowing what's going on and all this shit you facing. Yes, that shit will stress you out. It'll make you lose weight, don't eat, don't sleep. Yes, it will stress you out. It definitely will, for sure. Mm. Wow. Well, I don't know what happened to him, y'all. I don't know. Maybe he got in a fight with somebody, you know? And they hit him in the eye. That's all I can think of. I can't think of nothing else. Yeah, maybe got in a fight with somebody and somebody hit him in the eye. That's all I can say. I don't know, girl. He walking around here with a black eye. Mm. Well, Lord have mercy on him. That's where Mika Horn his ass. Yup, that could be true too. Yup. Oh, you trying? Yeah, don't hit the like button. Cause he gonna come looking for you if you hit that goddamn like button, Philly.
For real.
He gonna look for your motherfucking ass and he ain't gonna stop till he find your ass. So you better be careful. Yep, you got to be careful. He posted that picture of those lame chops and one of Holly people cause caught him slipping after his date. What he cooked some lamb chops, y'all? Recently he cooked some lamb chops? Cause I know one time on Facebook he did post up, I think 2 meals that he cooked or something like that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. He cooked some vegetables. Oh, he was on a date. Oh, he was on a date. Okay. He was at a 5-star restaurant last night. What? And somebody was across the table. Y'all is crazy. Y'all is into you hear these people. Oh Lord. He was on a Lord have mercy, Jesus. Y'all is too much. She said, Phil, yesterday was you know the whole family crazy. Baby, he was on a date, honey, eating lamb chops. Okay. Well, lamb chops ain't that expensive, but in certain places they can be. Well, damn, did he have a fight when he left the restaurant? Shit. Oh, he had a fight before he got there or a day before. What happened? Got you, Philly girl. They had a table full of food and sides and steaks and everything. What? Girl, they was eating good. Oh my Lord. You see that, Miss Smith? She said they had a table full of food.
Yeah, I see that.
Damn. She said he eating good because after a while he gonna be eating molded bologna. Ooh, I can't stand bologna. Oh, I can't even take the smell of bologna. I do not like bologna. My mother used to always try to get me to eat it, girl. She used to be like, "Fry, you may like." I'd be like, "No, ma, I don't want bologna. I just never liked the bologna, y'all. I'm so sorry. I ain't even like the smell of bologna. I ain't gonna lie. It was just ugh.
I don't like bologna. I moved to an area where they do bolo sandwiches. I'm not eating that.
You like bologna?
Absolutely not. No.
Yeah, me neither.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't eat no bologna. I don't. No, 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 no. I'm not even. I like.
Chrissy, funny.
I like pastrami and stuff like that. I love bologna. You do? Ooh, Lord, child, I can't eat it. Mm-mm. Hardly eating veg and he enjoying life. Yeah, ain't that crazy? Ain't that crazy? Yes, that's so true. I agree. That's why you gotta be careful you be with. Shit, once you go to jail, and people don't give a fuck about your ass no more. They'll have your ass do all kind of fucked up shit, say fucked up shit. If is they really gonna be there for you when it's time they're supposed to be? 9 out of 10, they really don't. I like turkey pastrami. Fried bologna sandwich would be good, but not the bajel bologna. I can tell you they probably ain't. She said, girl, that gel bologna probably be cold as shit. They probably smack that shit on some fucking white bread and smack one piece of fucking cheese up there, and that's your goddamn meal. No size, no nothing. You eat that or go to bed hungry. Woo, child. That's something right there. Mm. And I bet they got that fake bologna in jail. They probably got that fake ass bologna. Mm-hmm. Because I heard a lot of that jail food is processed. Like, it's not like, you know, the real food. I don't like salami or bologna. You don't? Oh, I love some. Ooh, yes. Oh, salami? Oh no, I don't eat no salami. Hell no. Uh-uh. Mm-mm. I don't eat no salami either, sis. I'm with you on that. I'm with you when you're right, baby. I don't eat that. Mm-mm. I would never ever eating community while my baby daddy out. We're eating food would that have a parents. That's crazy work. Mm. Yeah. She allowed him to get her cased up. So that's what happened. He out enjoying life. How they say he's living his best life. Yeah, he's living his best life.
Now that is crazy work.
That's real crazy. That's real crazy. I'm telling you, I'd be crying every day if I was in jail, y'all. I'd be crying every fucking day that a man got me caught up in some shit and I'm in jail. I can't see my child or my children. That shit would hurt me to the core. Mm-hmm. It would. I don't know how she feel about it, but I'm going to call and ask because I'm nosy. Carlos blocked my daughter on his Facebook. Really? When I was locked up, I cried the whole first week thinking about my kids. Hell, yeah. Yeah, that shit will make you cry. It will. That's why I said I know how to cry sometime in there. I know she do. That shit will make you cry. It definitely will. It definitely will make you cry.
Yeah, she can't cry now. You gotta hold them tears in, boo. I have no
Mm.
sympathy. Now that's where I don't have any sympathy. If you do something, you gotta stand on it. Don't start crying and acting all sensitive now.
That's true.
Philly girl.
I was in jail for 16 hours and thought the world was over. Wow. I was locked up for 7 hours and I was crying my eyes out. Girl, I know you was, girl. Jesus Christ, hallelujah. Jesus.
Look, she said, "Pay your traffic citations, y'all." Philly girl was funny.
Yeah, I followed this girl on Facebook. She said her son got locked up for a traffic violation that he didn't go to court. And she said he been locked up for 2 weeks. And she said, thank God. Matter of fact, he went to court today. Today. And he was in there for 2 weeks. They wouldn't even give him a bail, she said. I follow her on Facebook.
Dang.
Yeah, she said she
What
prayed for
kind
her
of
son.
traffic citation was that?
Yeah, she said, I pray for my son because she said her son has a big following band too on TikTok, Facebook, and he make music. Well, what happened, she wasn't gonna tell nobody, but the way she talked, like somebody doxed her and they put her son out because she said it on her live.
Dang, that's messed up.
And she said, since they, did that to me, y'all, I tell y'all the truth. But she said, I didn't want to, say anything, but she said, I was really worried about my son because, my son not that type. He can't do jail, because he's a good boy. I've been following her for a while. She have a very beautiful family.
And that's crazy work. But to be doxxed though, everybody go too heavy to be doxxed and then your stuff just put out there. That's crazy work.
Right. That's what she said. Yeah, she said they doxed her. I know I'm not built for jail. When I was in the holding and the lady told me she was gone, I have to cut my waves out. Ooh, Lord.
Dang, Philly girl, that is wild. They don't do that down here. I don't know what y'all got going on. Everywhere y'all live, I don't want to live there. She say, you heard that, Missy? The Philly girl said her son got a moving violation for running a red light, and he threw the letter away. So when she got pulled over, her
Oh,
registration was suspended.
oh, damn. Damn. Well, I know you was mad. Shit, I'd have been mad too. Shit. I would have been mad just like you. I'd have cursed my son out. You ain't tell me about that damn letter. So yeah, I don't blame you on that. I'd have been mad too. I had 3 years. I did 3 years. Really? You miss your daughter high school graduation. My baby girl was going through a lot. Them 3 years, it felt like 30. Wow.
Dang, that's wild. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you made it home and you made it up to your daughter and stuff, and it's over with, you know. Yeah. Mm. Yeah, they'll give you a ticket too. You can't drive with a phone in your hand here. You can't do none of that. You gotta have it like, you know, you can have it on your dashboard as long as it's on a holster or something like that, but you can't be on it or none of that. I don't think nobody should drive talking on the phone anyway. That's how you cause accidents. Oh, okay. She said, I've been home for 4 years. Good. God bless you, sis. God bless you. Good. Girl, he told you he paid the ticket. No, he ain't paid. Lord Jesus. Lordy, Lordy. I'm glad you home, sis. I'm so glad. You know, that's a good thing. You're home now. That's your past. And now you move forward. I know you did. You know what I'm saying? And I bet you won't do nothing to go back. And you probably encouraged other people about different things so they won't get arrested. Because you done been there and done that and you know how it is. So, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's crazy. Let me see what she said. Cold Piece, how many years did you do, baby? Did you do some years, Cold Piece? Let's see. Let's see. Mm. Mm. Hold on, y'all. I was reading my text message. Cold Piece, don't forget to keep up with that story too now. Oh, you had okay, Cold Piece, you only had 45 days. Okay, got you, sis. Got you.
Well, Cold Piece, Holly got you beat already. She up in there. She done passed her 45 days.
Oh, you is funny. Okay, Cold Piece, if you see anything else that like I didn't see, just let me know. Because sometimes I could, miss stuff and stuff like that. So just, because tomorrow I probably won't be live because I have an appointment at 10 and I don't know if I'll be back in time enough for it to go live. So if I don't, I definitely see y'all Monday. My daughter did 3 days. Hold on, I can't even see that. My daughter did 3 days in jail and she be out here telling people she did hard time. Oh my God.
Look, silly. It felt like hard time. 3 days is a long time up in there. Them folks is crazy. I can't
Yes.
do it.
Okay, Brittany. Soon as we hear more, we'll bring more, about the story. Yes, we definitely will. We'll bring more. Miss Smith, Miss Walker, asked you what part of Texas you from? Miss Smith.
What part am I originally from? I'm originally from Lamarck, Texas.
Okay, okay. Okay, okay. Cold piece. I only did 45 days and I was out that bitch.
For real.
Oh, she said I was out that bitch.
Choose Honey Drip because it's either do the weekend or be in there on full lockdown. They really don't have a choice.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's how I don't understand how people around here choose to do weekend time. Oh yeah, some people do that in the drip. Yep, you're right. That is true. She said, "Give me my shit and let me loose." Hell, 3 days is long enough. Hell yeah.
For
Shit.
real.
Shit, one day I drive me motherfucking crazy. God damn. Shit. I couldn't take one day. God damn it.
The thing is, they don't treat you with any type of respect. That bothers my nerves. I can't do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Take this off. Take that off. Don't worry, you can't have this. Take those shoelaces out them shoes. That's too much. It was already too much right there.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. A few hours was enough for me. I know that's right. Girl, you ain't never lied. She said she felt like she did hard time. No, I told the guard, bitch, you pull my hair. Oh my God, Kopi, she pulled your hair? No way.
Philly kept saying I'm innocent. And Philly, they don't care about it at all because everybody say that. They like everybody say that in here.
Yeah,
They crazy. I can't.
yeah. Oh, she okay, got you. Got you. Yeah, because sometimes they'll treat you like shit if you don't stick up for yourself. You know what I mean? They will. They will definitely treat you like shit. You got to stick up for yourself because they don't care.
Yep.
I had Michael braids when I went in, and I had to take each one down. A few girls helped me take them down. Oh, okay. Yeah, no Michael braids, them shit small as hell. Yes, that's crazy. You can't even have braids in jail. That's crazy as hell. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Yeah, that's crazy. Mm. You can't have no wigs on, none of that type of shit.
Nothing. That's why everybody's booking photo be looking crazy when they make them take the wigs. Take your wig off. You're not gonna be cute in the photo.
Mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm. Um. They told your father and your son that. Oh Lord, your brother. Holly got her wig before court. They arrested me over some hit and run, and I ain't even do it. My boyfriend did it. I was at work. Really?
Dang.
What'd you say, Honey Drip? I am snitching because I'm not for this.
Cause I was saying, motherfucker, you better come talk now, or I'ma talk for you, motherfucker. Which one? Which one do you want me to motherfucking do?
I don't know, Brittany. I think that the lawyer bringing her a wig, but
Oh
I don't know
Lord.
for sure.
Oh Lord, Miss Smith.
I think she is trying to make that girl look good because by now that wig done got raggedy. But I don't know. Chicago can be different.
Yeah, cool, because every state is different, but I know here you can't have none of that. You gotta take your nails off and everything. Now, when you leave prison here and go in the halfway house, that's different. You can get your hair done, go out and get your nails done, all of that. Yep. I work across the hall from the courthouse, and I dislike going into the courthouse where the cooler was to get water. Yeah, they let me out on promise to a peer because I told him he did it. Oh, okay. Baby, shit. I'm sorry. I went to tell on you, bro. Leaving the scene of an accident, that ain't good. Keisha, what you say you got in a fight? Y'all sound like y'all was some naughty girls. Oh, Lord. Oh, you don't let your kids drive your car no more? Yeah, a lot of people don't. A lot of people don't. My sister don't allow her kids to drive her car neither. Well, they got their own, but shit. You don't know what people do in your goddamn car. Yeah, y'all was naughty. We all was. Put it that way. We all was. But some of us got smart and wiser and learned from our mistakes. And that's the best part about it. You don't get older and get dumber. You get older and get wiser. You know not to make these mistakes again. I made these mistakes when I was younger. I didn't know no better. But I'm older now and I don't want to make these same mistakes. So I'm going to change my life. So that's understandable. I don't knock nobody. I don't knock nobody at all. Because everybody, did some shit in their life that they ain't supposed to been doing, So I'm not here to judge nobody who went to jail and who went to prison. I ain't judging nobody. Because everybody got a story like me. Exactly. We all have done things. Absolutely. Some people just don't like telling their story, but they want to pick out other people's stories. You know what I'm saying? And some people, they don't mind sharing their story at all. They don't have a problem with it at all. Yeah. So that's the way life goes. Sharing a story can always help somebody else if they want that help. Because sometimes some people, they don't want it. Honestly, I made it clear to my 13-year-old already. Don't ask to drive my car neither. All righty. You put that on the floor. She said prison did teach me to be a better person. That's right. That's right, sis. That's right. I'm glad you know that and you are a better person. Cold piece is funny.
Shit.
Oh shit. Shit. Hey, as long as you know your story, you the only one can tell your story better than anybody, y'all. Always remember that. Can't nobody tell your story like you can tell it. Because sometimes people tell someone that's a story, they're gonna always add stuff, leave stuff out, talk down on you. So you the only one can tell your story. You are absolutely right. You are. You know, you are absolutely right. And I definitely agree. Mm-hmm. Philly girl said I dox myself too. Thank you, bless highly favor. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Yeah. Make you strong, make you wise. Keep your eyes on the prize, keep your ears open. And when you see shit and hear shit ain't right, you move along. Shit, when I'm in the store and I see anything ain't right, I be gone. Fuck everything in the store. Yeah, I'm door. Fuck you. Even if somebody get to arguing, they started because when people get to arguing sometimes, you never know when shit coming from left field. People started putting out guns and weapons and stuff. And I be like, you know what? Fuck this. I put everything back down. Fuck you and your store. I'm see you later. I'm out. Fuck that. I ain't waiting for no police. I ain't saying call no police. I ain't saying nothing because some of these goddamn stores got locks on their motherfucking doors. And bitch, I be damned if you lock me up in there while them bitches fighting. Shit. I'm gone. Fuck you. Baby. Shit. Cause y'all, sometimes them Spanish people, they good. They'll lock you in their motherfucking store and wait for the goddamn police on your ass. Shit. Hell no. I tell them, do not lock me in. Or bitch, I'm going to hide somewhere in the back of your goddamn store. Shit. I ain't fighting with them people. Ain't got nothing to do with me.
Yeah, funny. They don't do that down here.
They won't lock in. Girl, they'll lock in the store up here, girl. Even the beauty supply stores here where we live, they'll lock you in there too. You steal that shit and let them bitches catch you stealing that motherfucking shit and you don't give it back. They'll lock that motherfucking door and hit that panic button on your ass. Yes. Yes, they will. Hell yeah. Shit. They'll start talking that language that you don't understand. I'll be like, wait, hold on. What happened? What's going on here? Let me the fuck out. I'm not staying here to no police stuff. I don't want to ask no questions. I ain't see nothing. I don't like getting involved in stuff like that, y'all. When it comes to talking to the police, no, I don't like that. That's why I distance myself from drama because I don't like that. I don't like, talking to no police. Well, yeah, I seen this, I seen that. I ain't seen nothing. Shit, let me get the fuck out of here. I only seen what I came here to get. I only seen what the hell I came in this store to get, and that is it, and that's all. Leave me the hell alone. Cause you know how the police be putting out their little pen and pad. What's your name? What's your birthday? Lord knows, leave me alone. Lord knows.
Stop the sacrifice. I'm with you. I'm leaving everything right there. I've just been fortunate. That's never happened when I was in the store and nobody tried to lock me in. And plenty of people still out the store.
Well, I was in the store one time and the store did get robbed. And at first I didn't pay no mind, y'all, because I was in the back and I was ordering me a sandwich. And I heard every time you come in the store, it's like a bell on the door. It buzzes, let you know somebody came in the store. So I just kept someone say, get down, shut the fuck up. Yo, the guy gun was big. I ain't even gonna lie, y'all. The guy was fixing my sandwich. I ran in the back because he was talking. I said, shut up, get down. He lay on the floor with me. So the gunman never came to the back of the store because he did not never know that we was in the back of the store. Because me and him was the only one back there. He was making my sandwich and we was talking. And I ran in the back and I pulled his jacket. He had a jacket on. I pulled it. I said, get down. And he got down. And I put my hand and said, shh, like that. And he knew something was wrong. Baby, when I say they cleaned that motherfucker up, baby, I did not come from the back of that motherfucker until the cops came. But they did lock the store down. The guys did get away. It was like 3 of them motherfuckers. It was like 3 guys and stuff. And they started asking questions. And like I told the police, I didn't see nothing because I was laying on the back of the floor back there. I never saw their face. I never saw anything. Once I seen the guns, I already knew what was up. I didn't have my cell phone to call my kids. And my kids was like, Mommy, I was wondering what happened because the kids said, I knew something was up because you left your cell phone, your light on in your room because I was only running to the store to come back. So I left the cell phone in the house and I left the light on in my room because I only ran around the corner to go to the store and come back. So I'm like, I don't need that. But that shit right there taught me a lesson. Never leave my motherfucking house without my cell phone. That was a lesson to be learned right there. I would never, ever leave out my house again without my cell phone.
In real life, it was probably a protection. If that thing had rang at the wrong time, y'all be in trouble.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's one thing I like about people. You don't really have to tell people too many times what's going on. You say get down, everybody duck it, and we're gonna ask questions after we get down.
I told him, I said, shut up, shut the fuck up. I said, shh, shh, shh. I was telling him, shh, 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 shh. And he said, and he shook his head. He said, okay. Because he was Mexican. But he understood good English. He understood very good English. He was Mexican. And we was the only one back there. He was making me Italian steak and cheese. I'll never forget that night. He sure was. And baby, I pulled him down so fucking hard. He didn't know what was going on. Oh my God. I'll never forget that day. Yeah. And my kids told me, Mom, we told you stop going to the store at night. You always want to go to the store at night. You hard-headed. Because this happened when my kids was in high school. So it's been a while. Roy D, never leave your house without your phone. Yep. I will never do it again. Yeah. That definitely taught me a lesson. I couldn't call nobody. You know? Yeah. Girl, I was so scared I didn't know what to do. Shit. But the good thing was, y'all, they didn't harm nobody in the store. They went for the register. And I heard the people told the register man, don't fucking look at me. That's what they told, because the people that own the store was looking at the people take all the money at the cash register, right? And they made him open up the safe back there. And I guess the gunman got mad and told him, don't fucking look at me. Turn around. Just open this shit up. I'm like, oh my God, man, shit. I just say to myself, Lord, don't look at him, y'all. I would just give him the money, let him get the fuck out of here so I can get out of here too. But they locked the store down and they didn't let nobody leave until the police came because they didn't want to open the door. So we was all trapped in there. But we was okay. Yeah. So that was scary. Boy, they came in there like the fucking popo. Yes. That's why now when I go in place, I always watch my surroundings. You know, when things don't look right, you know, I just leave. If shit don't look good to me, I'll just leave. I'm not going to stay there. But yeah, I'm going to get up off of here so I can eat. And if I don't come live tomorrow, y'all, like I said, I'll be live Monday because I got an appointment. And I may not be back in time enough for my appointment. But to Monday, I'll see what case I'm gonna cover Monday. What y'all want me to cover Monday? Let me know in the chat before I get off. What do y'all want me to do Monday? Let me know. Let me know what y'all want me to do. My parents told me to always watch my surroundings. Yes. Yes, you have to. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes, this girl in my apartment building was arguing with her man, side girl. Oh, I'm not arguing with nobody. I'm scared. It was people.
You gotta be nowadays, like she say, anybody.
What's that story about, Honey Drip? What's that story about? I'm trying. It sounds familiar a little bit. You heard about that story? Open book. I mean, open book.
No, I have not heard about that story.
What that story about, sis? They say about a girl who unalived her daughter, and she was missing for months, and they found her buried in the mother backyard in Charlotte, North Carolina. Really?
Ooh.
Miss Smith, if you look it up, look it up, send it to me.
Okay.
You know, you see the name, right? Oh no, I don't think I heard that. Yeah, I never
Yes.
heard about that. Wow. Why would she want to do that to her daughter?
It's a lot of people doing that.
Yeah, like, well, Lee, why y'all want to mess with the kids? Damn. That's crazy. I don't like that. I don't like when people fuck with kids. I just feel some type of way when you. Dang, that's crazy. Oh my God, I'm going to look that story up. Yeah, look it up, y'all. We can talk about it. The case that you was talking about today, but find out more about it. Yes, I told Cole Peace to help me out with that too, so we can find out more about that story. The mother was taking pictures in the yard. What? The mother sounded like she was the mother cracked? Lord Jesus have mercy. Did the mother have a problem or something? Wow. Damn. And did a research, and she put the little girl. That sounds like something I heard about before. I can't remember. I gotta look that up. Yeah, I gotta definitely look that up. Yeah. Yeah. I got this weekend. I'm definitely gonna do that. Yeah. Why do moms do that to their children? Why? Like, what do the kids have anything to do with it? Just take them somewhere and give them away if you don't want them. You don't have to abuse children. Like, damn. That's crazy.
That's a fact.
That's definitely crazy work right there. Definitely crazy work. Yeah, that's definitely crazy. She didn't have custody of the baby, neither. She got her after the birthday. And oh, I know exactly what you're talking about the story now. Yes. Okay, yes. She got the baby from the father. Did the father have custody of the baby? And she went back and got the baby and never returned the baby. Is that the story? Because if it is, I think I heard about that story. So neither one of them went to jail? Oh, they took a plea. Wow. Well, I know that it's a trending story too now, y'all, about the mama and her son killed the girlfriend. Okay, that trial
I've
starts
been researching that one.
good because I want to talk about that story. That trial started. Now, let me ask y'all a question. Yeah, I think I heard this too now. Yes. Do y'all remember in Detroit when the mama left all them kids in the house for months and months and moved out, and the house was terrible damage? They was living over feces and everything. Do y'all remember that story? Yes,
No, I
that's the
never heard
story,
that one.
PA. Yeah, that's the story I'm talking about, the London story. But now this story here, I'm talking about when the landlord found them kids in the house by themselves. They was living in the house for damn near a year. They didn't go to school for over a fucking year. The mama had them in the house. They wasn't eating. Oh yeah, I remember that, Miss D. Remember I covered that story,
Yes,
Brittany?
I saw that. Yeah.
Okay, now I got
Yeah,
an
yeah,
update
yeah,
on that
yeah.
story. That story is going to air, and I'm going to do the whole court date on that story. Start next month. The mother going up for trial, y'all. That story starts next month in February. We're going to cover that story to the end. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I did that case too, Cold Piece. I sure did. I did that case too. Yep. Brittany, remember. So that mother, I watched a clip on that story yesterday. That story gonna air on the 20-something of February. Yes.
Dang, that's around the time they're doing the Naziah Harris trial starts, I think.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't take that story. It got too many loops in there. I'd have been fucking. God damn. I don't know what the fuck going on with that story. That story been going on for decades. God damn. I had to stop watching that story because I started getting fucking confused. Like, what the hell? Yes,
Well,
and
the
the
uncle
Linden
going on trial.
IDEA update. That case is going on right now. Cold Piece.
Yes, it is, and it is so
That
good.
case,
They
yes.
already did the. They already did their preliminary.
Aaron,
They
yep.
had the sister up there.
Sure
Yeah,
did.
they had the sister up there. They had the girlfriend up there, his
Girlfriend
girlfriend,
too, yes.
and she lived with him after he had confessed to doing the thing. Oh my God, it was wild. Yeah,
Yes.
you got to do that one, Miss D. That's good. Yeah, that's worthy of
What
a
happened
good
with the
coverage.
mother, you all? Or does anyone knows what happened to her mother? Who we talking about, Brittany? She turned down the plea deal. Oh, okay. Yeah, I stopped. I don't even know about that case no more. That would be too far for me to catch up on. So I want to do the Zaya Harris because I've been stopped that. I want to know where to start at with that, to be honest. But the case with the London case, yeah. Yeah, I know I've been keeping up with all with it still. Mm-hmm.
Miss
Yep.
Miss D, the Desire Harris case don't have a lot of loops anymore because they done basically only focused in on the uncle.
Oh, not the boyfriend?
That's all they focus on. He the uncle and the boyfriend. I didn't know how to say it without getting you hit or ding or whatever they do.
Did you all see the girl riding around with
He
her
the one that
kids?
got her pregnant.
And they found them on a traffic.
Yes,
No.
that was so sad.
Oh yeah,
They found the kids in a trunk.
in the trunk. You talking about that case? If you do, I did the
Mm-hmm.
story on that. I covered that case too. If you're talking about that one, the case about the lady that left her kids over a year. Oh, that case is going to start the month that's coming in February. I watched I watched that yesterday. That's how I know it's going to air in February. Yeah. Yeah. So that's how I know about that one in February. And I'm gonna be live. I'm gonna let y'all go live into the courthouse on that shit. Cause yeah, And the judge asked her yesterday, did she get a job, right? And the attorney told her she can't get a job. The judge asked her why. She said she couldn't get a job because of her charges. Everywhere she go, they turns her down. And that is true because they like that here too. If you got a pending charge with certain jobs, they won't take you. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So yeah.
But I think that mom that left her kids in the trunk, she was special. Something was wrong with her mentally, for real, for real.
Yeah. I believe that too. So it is a lot of shit to cover, y'all. It is. It is a lot of shit. Yes, I remember that story. That's in my state. Okay. Mm-hmm. So yeah, some good stories out here to cover. So that London story, I never understood why would your mother do some shit like that? Your mother, what the hell? That's crazy. That is so crazy. Your mother. Yep, I did. Yeah, you right, Cold Piece. Yep, you right. Mm-hmm. Yep, I covered that story too. I remember I covered that. That's super crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. You gonna have your mama kill the girlfriend? I wouldn't want to have nothing to do with that bitch. You don't want to jail by your damn self. I wouldn't have had nothing to do with that shit. Hell no. Have a good one, Miss Walker. Thank you, baby, for coming through. I wonder how the kids are doing with the lady that left the kids in that nasty house. I don't even know who got those kids right now. I don't know who got the kids right now. Last time I knew when the case first aired, the grandfather had those children. I don't know if he still got those children now. But like I said, I seen the update yesterday that trial is going to start next month. So I'm going to cover that one too.
Have a good weekend, Miss Walker.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So we definitely got some things that we can cover. We definitely do.
All right. Well, I can't wait till Monday. I'm gonna drop down so you can do
Okay, sis.
your thing.
Love you, sis.
Love you too.
Okay, guys, I'm getting ready to hop on up off of here. Thank everybody for timing in. I appreciate all y'all love, all y'all support, for rocking with me. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. We're going to be coming with different stories. Every now and then I touch back on Jero's story because everybody don't want me to let it go completely. So every now and then I will touch base on his story too. Her dad got them. Okay, because yes, that's the last I heard, the dad had them. Yes, yes. Well, yeah, I don't know if he still got them. Yeah, see, I don't know that neither, but I know in the beginning when they took them, the dad did get them. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I don't know. I gotta do some catching up on that. But how I know it started in February, because I seen it yesterday. I said, oh, okay. I'm gonna be ready for this. I'm gonna be ready for her little goddamn story, okay? Because I ain't like when she did to them goddamn kids. I did not. Them kids ain't go to school in over a year. The school didn't even know where they was located anymore, and that was just sad that you did your kids like that. But I'm gonna get up out of here, y'all. Everybody enjoy their weekend. I love you guys. I will see you guys if not tomorrow, Monday. Okay, because I have an appointment tomorrow, and if I don't make it back, I will definitely see you guys on Monday. I love you guys. Thank you guys for timing in. Peace and love, and always remember to keep God first in everything you do. I love you guys. Have a great afternoon.